140 over his last 6 games.
Yeah, he's really come in on his own, really combining this kind of repertoire. Really, he's changed his approach, fastball, and his work. He got away from the all-analytic in. This is where you got to throw the ball, and he's in touch with his mechanics. The ball's going to jump on you. He's going to move it around, and he's an ace.
All right, good evening, everybody. Let's get rolling.
And he will face this Angels lineup from Joe Madden. Duffy.
All right, Duffy, Ohtani, Trout, Walsh, Stassi, Marsh, Renfroe, Lagares.
The big stars in the middle, we touched on it. Their numbers down, especially late. 4 for 28 and 4 for 35 during this 9-game losing streak for Ohtani and Trout. Walsh and all-star last year, Max Stassi had 2 hits last night. It's then Marsh, Renfroe, Lagares. The defensive leads Velasquez out of the 9 spot.
Good evening, good evening. Let's do this.
Return home. He's from Millville. But an hour from here.
Marquez, Bolino, Riggs, and De Jesus are your umpires tonight. Marquez behind the plate.
Snapped this 9-game losing streak, which is their longest one since 2016. They've dropped 15 in their last.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Jeannie. Dave, Matt. Sebastian the Crab is rolled out. T. Marie might be here. Movie Mania Nick in house. Let's go. First hitter up. Foul strike right there.
Matt Duffy, as you see there, not a lot of power, but he puts the ball in play and he tries to command the middle of the field. So he's just trying to get some action on the bases for the boys to come up.
Ball outside, 1-1.
Prior to this 9-game losing streak, Angels had the #1 offense in the American League.
Kicks and deals. Duffy drives it to right. Fly ball going to be playable. That's an out. 1 out. Wheeler on the hill for the Phillies tonight.
Out to right field, blowing in from left field. So balls that are up in the air, left-handers should have the advantage tonight. If they get the ball in the air and hook it down the right field line, that ball will go.
Got heavy wind blowing out to right. Heavy wind.
This will affect the breaking ball for right-handers.
Shohei Ohtani coming up, everybody.
Wrigley Field, not too many parks where you go, okay, at Wrigley Field, you pitch according to that wind, 100%. It's amazing how
Ohtani hitting 240 on the year, 11 home runs, 32 driven in. First pitch, 98 miles an hour. That's a strike.
The MVP a year ago.
He is amazing to watch.
That 46 home run 2021 season.
Line drive over to third base. He might beat it out. He got him. Ohtani saying challenge it, challenge it, challenge it. Let's see what happened.
Take a look at that one. What do you think? Ohtani flies, and he's going to feel that, he beat the throw. You don't always trust your players every time you got a replay.
Let me see the replay here.
They're definitely going to look at it.
Stott made a nice play at third.
He's got those big strides, but it's close. The bounce and the
It's very close.
runner hitting the bag is what the umpire is really trying to focus on. Los Angeles is challenging the outcome at first base.
He beat it. I think he beat it. I'm going to call that he's safe, and they're going to reverse it.
Well, he is a marvel of a player, isn't he?
He's impressive.
And, we can get into it more during the game about trying to explain to the casual fan what he has to do on a daily basis for things to be successful. One, in the big leagues, it's hard to do one thing.
Yeah, he's way safe. They blew that call.
Like, he might get a physical off day once in a while, but his mind has to consume either what the pitcher's doing to him at the plate or what he's doing to the hitter.
Safe at first, base hit. Mike Trout coming to the plate, everybody.
Well, the second time that Trout has played here in Philadelphia, first time in 2014, they held a Millville night here at Citizens Bank Park, and 7,000 people made the trip up from Millville, decked out in their blue and their orange. And Marching band played the anthem. The mayor threw out the first pitch. A bunch of people making the trip again here in his second time in Philly. What you just saw right there.
Rex, come here, lay down.
See again. That's a big statement. I mean, players go through 0 for 19s, but Mike Trout usually does it right. And 0 for 19 is timing's off.
Trout's up there, 1 out in the inning. Right-hander on right-hander.
So not catching up the fastballs in this stretch.
Fouls that one off. Lay down.
As a pitcher, I mean, you see that, you're like, something's fishy. Yeah, right? I'm the worst when it comes to that. Don't tell me someone's 0 for 21 when I'm facing them, because now I think they're due, especially when it's him. Yeah. He's an on-base machine. His course of his career, at one point in his career, the longest he had gone without reaching a base was 3 games in a row. Now, I don't know if that's happened here in this last streak, but 3 games in a row, think about that. So even if you're 0 for 21, he's walking, he's getting on base, and of course, the early Mike Trout could take a base anytime he wants, stealing it.
Throw over to Ohtani. He's back easily.
But to your point, when you find a guy is in an 0 for 19, I want to find out why. And if he's missing fastballs or he's late, then I'm going to use a different strategy during this spell. I wouldn't do that constantly if I had to face him and I was in his, in his same division.
Kick and deal. Strike there on the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Great pitch. When a guy is a little bit late and the word gets around, you certainly want to tie him up as much as you can and see if he's lifting the ball. It just looks like every, again, I say this like it's a broken record, but everything in our sport, baseball, is timing related. And if your timing's off just a fraction, with all that's got to be right, it's hard to be successful. And it just feels like he's more upright. I don't know if he is, to the reality of, but it seems like he's trying to lift the ball a little bit more. Came out of the gates with tremendous power, and now he's in a little bit of funk with the timing.
Yeah, that's a good call. 0-2 against Wheeler. Ball upstairs, 96, just misses up top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first here. Top of the first inning in Philadelphia.
Star 9 times, been an MVP 3 times. It's hard to believe, but Mike Trout is in his 12th Major League season now. On a 1-2 from Zach Wheeler. Trout leaves it just.
Oh, just missed upside. Up top, just missed. 3-time MVP, 9-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 2-time Hank Aaron Award, 2012 Rookie of the Year, all on his resume.
So that room for error for a pitcher is really, really small. Fell behind 0-2. He's worked it back 2-2, leaving a couple fastballs up.
Fouls that one off.
Talking about coming home. Grew up a Phillies fan. Less than an hour drive away from here, Millville, New Jersey. Back in his Millville days, he was Mikey Trout, the neighborhood boy that made all the noise out the driveway, picking up little rocks and hitting them with his aluminum bat early in the morning, hours before his Little League games. Got another 2-2 from Wheeler.
Swing and a miss, threw it right by him at 98. Wants 2 away.
Challenge Mike Trout with a fastball almost center cut. It's his 18th strikeout in his last 15 games, which is again unusual. First one of the night for Zach Wheeler. Led the National League in strikeouts last year when he was runner-up to Corbin Burns for Cy Young.
Left-hander up there, going to go. Walsh. 2 outs of the inning. Throw over to first, back easily.
Of course, all-stars. Walsh came out of the middle of nowhere to become that. He sure did. He started off his career in a really powerful way.
Walsh hitting 251 of the year. 10 home runs, 29 driven in.
Trying to tackle that velocity. But he's kind of the reason he started pushing out Mr. Albert Hall of Famer Pujols, because how successful he was when he got called.
By the way, Albert played his 3,000th game today. Wow. Incredible career.
That's amazing.
We've been paying a lot of attention to Ohtani over there. Now comes
Ball inside. Whole lot of red in the park tonight with the Phillies being their core color and the Angels being their core color.
4 years in the minors, where he didn't do a whole lot, so little that the Angels left him unprotected in the Rule 5 draft, but nobody wanted him, so he fell back to the Angels and then beat the odds simply by making it to the majors.
277 on the year, ready to swing. Ohtani goes. He is out at second base. Ohtani is meat. That'll end that inning. We're going to the bottom of the first when we return momentarily. Wow. That's a correct call. He was out. He was out.
Customers are suffering from unexpected price hikes and economic adjustment charges. But there is a solution. Right now, when you switch your family to T-Mobile Magenta Max, you can get up to $1,000. And you'll get T-Mobile's price lock guarantee. They won't raise the rates of your rate plan ever, because you are entitled to more.
If you've been impacted, act now. You may be eligible to receive up to $1,000 from T-Mobile.
And you should listen to me. I'm a British actor.
Expectations come with the territory. But raising expectations, that comes with determination. Pushing ourselves further, lifting others even higher. And knowing that recognition isn't given, it's earned. Ram, J.D. Power's #1 brand and new vehicle quality.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless... Is that a real song? I think she liked it.
Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Randy's Biggie Day. Ace now offers free assembly and delivery, so it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family, like a Traeger wood pellet grill, Weber gas grill, or Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Only two things are forever: love and Liberty Mutual customizing your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. And if anyone objects to this marriage, Kevin, no, not today. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
All right, here comes the Phillies lineup. Phillies lineup's going to be Schwarber, Hoskins, Harper, Castellanos, Realmuto, Baum, Stott, Carmago. That's good stuff. Moniak will be your center fielder, batting ninth. Oh, Schwarber crushed it. See you later, baseball. Oh, they're saying it's off the top of the wall. It's going to be a leadoff double. He smoked it. It had a lot of topspin on it. Wow, the kid dropped the ball. All right, runner on second here, bottom of the inning.
So one pitch in, and the Phillies picking up where they left off last night with a lot of power. Ball one on Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins up there takes the ball outside. 223 he's hitting on the year. 8 home runs, 25 driven in.
This roster was put together. What the Phillies will have to do to cover up the deficiencies.
Fly ball center field, got a little bit, but the center fielder's right there in his tracks. Trout's going to throw at him. Throw is off the mark. He slides Schwarber dives into third safely.
Yeah, this Phillies team, you could see them being like a softball superstar team, right? They just love to match. They're not very fast, and their defense is much to be.
Here comes Bryce Harper to the plate, everybody. Runner on third and less than 2 outs. Should be a good chance to get a run in here for the Phils. 308 on the year currently, 12 home runs, 36 driven in 46 games.
The defense you're talking about, there's a flawed defensive roster coming in, but it's been further exposed by Bryce Harper's injury, which means he's only DHing. And that role has suited him beautifully.
I'd like to be the infield drawn in on Harper or Trout. Now, thank you, with the exit velocity that they can. And he has really started swinging at a lot of first pitches.
Corbett on a first pitch last
Ball outside at 86. 1-0 to start to Harper.
Talking about him as a DH, a couple things had to happen for him to really settle into this role. Ken Rosenthal had a great article on The Athletic about it, but he had to come up with a better routine. You guys talk about that all the time when they DH for the first time.
Ball upstairs, 2-0.
Heavy sense of guilt that he felt, that he wasn't contributing how he normally does, that he was stealing DH days from guys that came to the Phillies expecting them. And he accomplished those couple things with a conversation from a Phillies legend and Jimmy Rollins. On a 2-0 pitch. He takes
Just outside, 3-0. Hey, Krieger, welcome in.
2:32 at that point. And Jimmy Rollins walks into the clubhouse. You can tell that Bryce is kind of down in the dumps. They talked about the routine. Rollins relayed some things he had learned from Big Papi when he had a short time hitting as a DH when he was in Chicago. That's a strike.
Strike right there on the corner. There's one across. 3-1.
Distraction. You're the DH. You can't be dialed into every pitch of every game. So Harper's put together this routine that distracts him a little bit from the downtime. And on his guilt, Jimmy said, look, man, it's okay to be hurt. And it's okay to make outs. You still have the respect of every person in that room.
Ball outside. Morning, Cricket.
From that point forward, he's hitting .391.
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. You mentioned a lot of things he went through as a player who's normally playing both ways all the time. I totally get it. Can you imagine what would happen to the Philadelphia Phillies if the DH had come to the National League?
No chance.
Yeah,
No shot.
so it's a bonus, and I think everybody who's on that team realizes, thankfully, we have the DH, and thankfully we have our MVP.
All right, here comes your cleanup hitter. Castellanos, 7 home runs. 28 driven in this year for the right-hander.
One more thing, by the way, don't forget, you're still the baddest man on the planet. Nick Castillo,
Ball down low. 1-0 to start.
one of the new Phillies that they brought in to add to that high-octane offense.
Phillies trying to push one across here in the first.
After a big 2021 and a big contract.
Ball inside, 2-0.
So they kind of know each other, and I think for a guy like Castellanos, if he wasn't such a new player here, I think he could grab the reins of leadership. I really do, and I think early on, you try to find who that guy's going to be. It doesn't always have to be your superstar.
Ball outside.
Continuity starting to grow, in the identity of the Phillies. They know what they need to do. They know their works. Like, players don't have to be told statistically where they rank in defense, offense. So they know. Their goal is to not expose it. Put pressure on it.
Ball down low. Whoa. Wasn't sure about that one. Bases loaded now. Phillies everywhere.
And they're loaded for a guy who has started to look more like himself lately. Let's see what on YouTube. This guy is not slow. They're all one of the best in baseball.
You know the defense from the middle of the diamond, and it's pretty darn good for the Phillies behind home plate. And the opposite side, that the Angels can't really shut down the running game. They have a lot of stolen bases against their starters. The Phillies, on the other hand, can do that with their catcher.
who did not look good offensively for a month and a half or so, but he's toyed around with that toe tap and the leg kick and has a hit in 9 consecutive starts. Looking a lot more like the all-star catcher than he is. Bases loaded first inning.
He yanks that one down the corner. Going to roll up against the wall. 1 run is home. 2 runs are home. That's a double for him. Phillies go up 2-0.
Well, in the first inning, not that he's feeling out his pitches, just been a little bit flat. Location's been a little bit off. That's not the worst of pitches, but it was a little flat. Normally he's got a little more life to that pitch. He dominates the inside part of the plate. And Real Muto in his hitting streak has been kind of going the other way, so you try to pound him in. He goes right with the pitch, pulls it down the line, and what is it, 12-0 now? The New Rangers.
2-0 Phillies, everybody.
If he retired, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. Greatest run differential ever. Second and third for Bohm.
Bohm up there takes a first pitch strike.
Bohm slumping, 1 for his last 24 as his career roller coaster continues. Runner-up for Rookie of the Year in 2020. So bad last year that he was demoted to AAA. Came into this year not having a sure roster spot. It's one of their best hitters over the first few weeks, but it's not been good lately.
Fouls that one off. 0-2. Hey, Tony G, what's up? I've been here. Broadcasting all the time. Good to see you, Tony.
And I think they're going to end up loving this guy because after he atoned for the issue, the crowd grew to him. He's had a nice little stretch run, but he's going to go through his peaks and valleys being young.
Oh, chases one upstairs. That's an out.
3 pitches. Exasperation look on his face.
See, the hardest thing in this game, and I know this is going to sound like a stupid statement, but it's amazing how many guys chase results. And when you chase results as a hitter, you're getting a pretty good fight. And he definitely wears his emotions. You can tell he's one that, all right, you show that, but at some point you got to learn how to curtail that and know that's just one at bat and not give the pitcher the edge. And then vice versa, the pitcher's trying to do the same thing. When he's on the mound, you never want to let the
I'm going to airdrop something over to my computer real quick.
so that's that cat and mouse game.
You might see something pop up in the background for a second.
If you're on the mound there, you
Stott up there hitting 160.
gives you another little edge.
Feel like the guy's pressing, and I don't have to throw him a strike. I mean, if you
Ball outside.
teams that are really good, when they force you as a pitcher to be on your game and throw strikes, it's harder. But if I don't have to throw strikes on the percentage that you have to against some teams, my job just got easier. And so that game within the game, yeah, we're in a velocity all-time high game of pitching.
Ball upstairs.
If teams will swing at that pitch, and you'll go unnoticed. And then a pitcher goes, oh, shoot.
I want to add something into the broadcast so that you guys can see
You see the 12 balls.
when there's a runner on base.
That's what good teams, good offenses can do when you don't know your game.
3-0 to stop. Ball 4.
Ball 4, walked him.
Ready, pitching coach. Visit Matt Wise.
See, this is how you get hurt. You see it all the time. You just see things. You see things like this, and you learn, right? I mean, this isn't uncommon, and you have to learn a lesson that even though I want to show everybody I'm super mad, the bat wins all the time. You don't win. I won't name the person, but on a team, whenever he got upset, he would go in the hallway, make sure no one was
Where did that corner piece go?
against the hallway back and forth, rather than holding onto the bat and trying to crush this thing in the hole that he can't do. And I'm telling you, he'll learn to be better at this. And when he does, there'll be more consistency.
Ricocheted up and cut it. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
All right, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Margo with a chance to break this thing open early. Fouls off the first one from Lorenzen. Yeah, this is the other thing for the Angels, John. We mentioned that their offense was #1 in the American League during that 21-11 start. Well, the starting pitching was way better than anybody thought it would be, but that has tanked lately too.
Well, just to emphasize that, they've lost 9 in a row. They're still currently, I know it's early, but this is when you start thinking about playoff positioning, really, because you get towards the All-Star break. And there's the numbers in the first 37 games. But you lose 9 in a row, and you're out of a playoff spot, you would think. Well, they're not. So, I mean, the sky's not falling, but they got to get some wins here pretty quick. Got a rough road trip.
Trying to make it to the postseason for the first time since 2014.
That's crazy. First time since 2014.
And it's 1-2 on Camargo. For Lorenzen, if there's been an issue, it's been the first inning. His ERA in the first is close to 6. It's below 3 after. Castellanos at third, Realmuto at second, Stott at first. 1-2. Ball 2.
I mean, I obviously talk about how strong he is upper body. He's an upper body pitcher. He's still using his legs, but he's so strong up top that he can rely on that part of his body. And right now, it's a little out of sync in the connection of his changeup, which has been pretty good, and then that late life fastball that he attacks everybody arm side with.
Full count, everybody. Runners are going to be in motion.
So in the bank on the double from Realmuto, they're loaded up for Camargo.
Wonderful. I think that's a 3-2 changeup here. He hasn't been connecting with his fastball.
Camargo hitting 238 on the year. Bases loaded here. How has that moved on me?
Think about it a little bit more.
Problem with throwing that pitch is actually Camargo's been pretty good against changeups. But if you think he's trying to send this one to the seats and get a 4-run spot in one swing, you might get him aggressive.
3-2.
Base hit. That's going to bring in some runs. Two more. 4-0 Phils.
See, the problem with that pitch is instead of 96, 97 fastball with light, you do a 91-mile-an-hour cutter, and that looks hittable.
All right, so the main.
Velocity and then
Trying to tweak some of this here as we're sitting here.
that's what happens when you work yourself into a kind of a pickle with a 3-2 count, nowhere to go.
That's the pitch for Lorenzen, John. Last year was his most used pitch when he's working out of the bullpen for the Reds. Hadn't thrown it that much this year. Used it in a key spot there. This one gets a chunk of the catcher's stats here.
See, that pitch right there had more horizontal break. It had more effectiveness, and it was a freed-up pitch. Versus
Catcher got whacked. They're going to go out and take a look at him.
Make the pitch. This is what I would always think about when you get to a 3-2 situation. If I throw my best pitch and I think he's going to swing, that's the pitch I go with. I don't care if it ends up as a ball. Because if I think he's going to swing, it looks like a strike long enough. If you try to just guide a ball into the strike zone, those are the ones that don't have enough life at work.
The Angels are thinking right now, can anything else go wrong? Seriously? Rendon's already on the IL. Fletcher's on the IL. Ward is out of the lineup, injured. They've had several players on the COVID IL.
Well, they're already thin, too. They only have a 3-man bench. So they rely on a lot of players playing different positions and a bullpen that has a few more outs.
Well, there's part of my problem. The Yankees thing in the background. Ground wall up the middle. Pitcher ain't going to make the play. Throws it away. More runs are going to come in. Wow, they are just loading it up right now, these Phillies are. Okay. Somehow everything got unlocked on me and things started moving. I'm trying to fix it while we're working here this evening.
Never good to face the leadoff hitter twice in the first inning.
Schwarber only saw one pitch, set the tone, doubling off the top of the wall and right. Well, June is here, so look out, right? Here comes Kyle Schwarber.
I mean, he's been an amazing streaky hitter, right? Great athlete. His average is way down, 204, but you see the homers. He will grind out at bats. And that's the one thing.
Schwarber back up there again. Phils have put up 5 already.
Not a prototypical leadoff hitter that you would think about. But in today's day and age, this is what they look like. Hoskins take a lot of pitches, work the count, grind out the at-bats. Harper will take pitches, but you've shown this year that he's...
Man, that Phillies picture of the stadium is not a great picture. I'm just looking at that. That is not that clear at all.
1-1 pitch. It's in the dirt ball 2. Schwarber in that stretch last summer, January, had 16 home runs in 18 games in June. And so far this June, this is now 2+ games. He's 5 for 8, 3 home runs and a double.
Craig and John, welcome in, buddy. Schwarber takes it down low. Ball down low. He takes a walk. I'm getting a new picture of this Phillies stadium. I don't like that one. It'll just take a minute to come over.
He's thrown 10 changeups. He's gotten just 1 for a strike. And my goodness, Stassi just got hit again. Foul ball out to the bat of Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of catchers will try to get that hand behind.
It sucks if you're a catcher. You keep getting whacked.
Walking down the steps back to the clubhouse. He had to go to the hospital. Been a bad week for the Angels, but a horrible week for Angels catchers.
There we go. That's a much more clear picture.
Already 5 runs in this first inning. Bases loaded again. Hoskins takes the ball, and it's 1-1.
1-1 here.
Absolutely tough as we look at this play right here. Just a fluke.
5-0, bottom of the first. Yeah.
Bounce on a breaking ball, and they caught him in the absolute worst spot.
2 on Hoskins.
We talked with Joe Madden today, and I'm always intrigued with what stage of the season does he prepare his team for what he calls very strategic parts of like show and go. Give guys a break. And right now they're in the no beat. They're not taking batting practice, but a long road trip. And he's got guys tired. He thinks batting practice can be overrated on the field.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Finally gets out of it.
The Phillies scored 5 times and outscoring the Angels in 10 innings in this series, 15-0.
Welcome to the future. Some assembly required. But if there's one thing this country has always...
All right, there we go. All right, so now I got that all fixed and cleaned up and looking the way it's supposed to look. Let's fix the inning. 5-0, man. That's a crazy first. That's not what I was expecting today, that's for sure. All right.
I didn't win the lawsuit, but everybody knows I wrote that song. Flo? Gosh, it's been forever. You look fantastic.
It's John. Kim.
So let's do this.
Oh, the struggling actor who didn't believe he could save a snapshot based on how and how much he drives.
I'd love to talk about it over dinner sometime.
Well, I usually don't talk on the phone during dinner, but for potential customer Tom Ham, I will make an exception.
Oh, boy.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, brings you the Select Cut mower. Customized to cut with 3 interchangeable blades. It cuts for over an hour on a single charge. Ego, exclusively at Lowe's, Ace, and Ego authorized dealers.
Either that or do I put this here?
Now Subway's the perfect catering with easy order platters and lunch boxes perfect for any party. Food parties, tailgates, holiday parties, even retirement parties.
Man, I love parties.
Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing.
Maybe we go with that there. I'm making some changes as we're working on stuff here, everybody.
And we're the Antonellis.
We chose our Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Progressive.
Bear with me as I do a little bit of work tonight trying to get this a little bit changed.
And by Capital One. What's in your wallet? The Angels playing from behind quickly here. 5-0 and a tall task, and that they're trying to do it against this guy.
Yeah, good news, bad news.
I think once I get this done, you guys will like this for for the baseball broadcast.
Bad news is their ace is up.
What do you want first? Jared Walsh is at the plate when last inning ended with a caught stealing, and he flies the first pitch to left.
First pitch swinging, that's an out.
Zach Wheeler, the Phillies signed him to that contract that at the time some people said,
All right, I think that's where we want it.
warranted that because his career was exactly league average. League average ERA.
So what I'm trying to do is give a way that we can, one of the things I had people saying was, hey, how can I see runners that are on base?
During that stretch, and I'll explain.
So I'm trying to come up with a plan for that.
Pitch selection you want to do, and you get in between mechanically. What he has gotten so good at since Tommy John is that lower half of that foot goes down in a strong position. See how that foot goes down? Stands in center. But he was
Base hit to center.
and lightly putting it down at times where that was creating an inconsistency and getting hit a lot. When he does it well, the fastball has life, and he goes back to being able to throw 2 fastballs, 4-seam up, 2-seam down. But that foot, instead of reaching out, sometimes it came down soft. He's now connected with his body. I know he gave up.
All right, so runner on first. That way we can, hey, Brian, what's up?
When that clicks as a pitcher,
Does that make sense to everybody if we're doing something like that where I'm tracking where the runners are on the right-hand side? You get an idea who's on where? Ball inside.
Wheeler was always kind of the next big thing for the Mets, right? And they had a lot of those next big things. They had him right at the head of that list when they acquired him for Carlos Beltran. He was the 6th overall pick of the Giants and then traded to the Mets in 2011. Was their top prospect before he debuted a couple years later.
Ball upstairs.
2-0. The first couple
So let me
seasons,
fix
okay. You mentioned the Tommy John surgery.
second base and
Years for that. He had a +5 ERA as he tried to figure out those changes you're mentioning in his first year back. But he's just gotten better and better in the years since. 32-year-old from Smyrna, Georgia.
swing and a miss, strike.
and see that's right there what I was talking about.
Unfortunately, you can only do this stuff when you're live to make it work.
Figured this was coming as he shook the rust off in that month of April. He's looked like Zach Wheeler of 2021 a month since. There's 2 on to Marsh. Oh, a little high, ball 3.
See, when you're an arms and elbows guy, that's why the timing of your foot getting down. Watch how the hand comes out. It's a power position. See how it just explodes past the hitter? When that timing is good, that hitter thinks that ball's hittable, and it by you. When when the timing's bad and your hand comes out.
All right, there we go. So that's something new, a little bit of a change.
Conjunction with each other, the ball gets a little flatter, it's a little more hittable, and that's the difference between elite stuff.
Just need to bring it down a little.
That's throwing it down the middle, going, that's better than you, and you can tell you it's coming. That, the way it comes out, is the Zach Wheeler that the Philadelphia Phillies fell in love with. And that's just an exploding fastball, and you couple that with his off-speed pitches, he's become an ace.
He's like he's cracking the whip.
Correct. And when the whip's off, that's when the ball's flatter. You can't generate a whip just on your backside and just with your arm.
Whips another one behind.
There we go. Strikeout. Now I think we're cooking with candy here. All right, let's get this set to the second inning.
And it looks 98 on a gun, but you're forcing it. It doesn't look that way to the hitter. You know, Goose Gossage back going on the throwback machine, he looked like he threw hard. His body was going all over the place. The hardest guys to hit are the guys like this that don't look like they're throwing hard. They look like it's just fruit and the ball's by him. And the hitter will tell you, you can't see it coming out of his hand like that. It's just popping. And, you know, there's plenty of guys now in the league that have that gift. And Wheeler and Strasburg and DeGrom and could go on.
All right, Wheeler up there, runner on first. 2 down in the inning, top of 2. Phillies put up a nickel in the first inning.
It's not a fluid, we wouldn't call it a fluid delivery, but it works for him. This is kind of fluid and ho-hum, and whoop, there it goes.
I believe it's whoop, there it is.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get in trouble for, what do they call that?
Foul ball, that's a strike.
Luis Rengifo fouls this one off his foot. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's feeling that pain right now in his ankle.
That's off the shin right there on his side of the shin. Luis Rengifo is the 5th different second baseman they've used, partially because of injuries, partially because the guys that filled in for the injured players haven't been good. He's been a bright spot. Came up in early May and has put together the best month of his up-and-down major league career here. You know, I know David Fletcher wasn't having a David Fletcher type year. He's been out for a while, but I think that's a dynamic they're missing. That's a contact guy, doesn't look pretty, puts the ball in play, gets on base. He's having a hard time finishing this game where that ball hit him.
Yeah, hit him right below the knee.
As we continue to take a look at Rengifo and test this out, we remind you that Fox Bet Super 6 is giving you a chance to win $10,000 tonight. Simply scan the QR code, download the Super 6 app, enter your picks in the MLB Super 6 Challenge for a chance at the jackpot. Download the Super 6 app now for free chances to win big every week.
They're still looking at him. He's still trying to shake it off. Looks like he will.
And has been on that show back and forth since. He's been optioned 8 times.
This guy doesn't want to come out because he's been optioned so much. He doesn't want to go sit. I don't blame him.
He's going to fight to stay in perspective, right? Yeah, that's the cruelest part of the big leagues is getting that, what they call a cup of coffee, and not wanting to go back. And it's a driving force to want to get here and stay. A lot of people make it. It's very difficult to stay. And the ones that get to stay, it's a fun ride. Once you get a taste of that prime ribeye, like, don't give me the choice ribeye anymore, right? So he's going to give it a go.
Ball upstairs.
2-1. Not just optioned 8 times, but traded twice. Almost traded a 3rd time. It's actually reported that he was headed to the Dodgers a couple years ago for Jock Peterson and Ross Stripling, key piece in that deal. But that deal fell through. Here he is now in his 4th year with the Angels.
Pops that foul. Count remains the same.
The flashes of being a really good player. He's never found much consistency. Joe Madden was raving about him to us before the game today, saying,
Rich Vito, how you been?
sure, he doesn't see the mental mistakes.
Welcome back in, buddy. Good to see you.
Ups and the downs mentally that come with struggling in the major leagues. Much steadier.
2-2 from Wheeler. Fouls that one off again.
Good pitch right there. Not many curveballs so far out of Zach. Hasn't needed it. Curveball swing and miss pitch for Zach. And just gets a piece of it.
Trying to extend the inning for Lagares. Stassi at first, 2 out, 2-2.
Oh, foul tip.
Smiling through the pain.
Back-to-back curveballs. Typically, if you get the hitter thinking slower, you try to speed him up here on a fastball after 2 breaking balls in a row. See if Zach likes that approach or goes right back inside.
All the swings and misses have come on fastball so far.
Fouls that one off.
Do it again. Charted as a slider, calls it a slider, but it's very cutter-like.
Yeah.
He's throwing it more than ever.
Right. Curveball changes up, high level, up and down. Slider/cutter changes east and west. And all you're trying to do is get the ball off the barrel of the bat if they're on the fastball.
Threw that baby 43 times in his start against the Mets on Sunday. It's the second most he's ever thrown it. 8th pitch in this painful at-bat for Luis Rengifo.
That one's a shot. Into right field. Gonna drop. Base hit.
How about Luis Rengifo gritting his teeth through the pain, fighting to stay in the game, and then singling into right off Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, really good at bat. And I felt that that fastball right there after the curveballs would have been more effective than the slider in. And he just got
Working a lot. Lecturing. Gotcha. That'll keep you busy.
You're right. What a good bat.
We were talking about the short bench for the Angels. Just 3 bench players that they carry. One of them, Taylor Ward, available only in a pinch hit role tonight. So Joe Madden saying, boy, if you're saying you want to stay in the game, good, because I don't know that I get anybody to come in for you. It's a strikeout on Lagares.
I got to admit, National League, when we didn't have the DH, my dream was to play a position at one point before I retired. So we got down to a bench that only had pitchers or maybe one.
Lagares up there hitting 250 on the year. Only been in 7 games.
Trying to get him thrown out, like yelling at the umpire and then walk away.
It was so good. You good at imitating? Could you play off any guys' voices?
The sad part is Bobby did promise me I could play center field for an inning or 2, but then I got hurt with the shoulder and then went away. Yeah, you mentioned.
Hey, Stephanie Kramer. Welcome in.
Guys getting thrown out.
Great to see you.
Injury.
Phillies are put up a nickel in that first inning. Looking good. Fat one's fouled off.
The 3 guys they have on the bench, Ward, who is fighting through that hamstring, available to pinch hit, but you don't want to put him in the game defensively. The backup catcher, Kurt Suzuki, is not coming in this situation. And so you really have one guy. You have Tyler Wade, and with this being the second inning, Rengifo saying
2 outs here in the inning. Runners on first and second.
Just hope it doesn't tighten up as the game goes on.
first and second, 2 away, 5-0 game, second inning. 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. We're going to go to the bottom of the second, everybody. Phils are sending who to the plate? Harper's due up next inning. We're going to get rolling. The big fella coming to the plate. Take it to the bottom of the second. I'll be right back in just a second. I need to call my son real quick.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our client's best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do.
I'll be right back in 1 second, everybody.
Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
We'd like to dedicate the next 5 seconds.
Phillies are playing well this year, no doubt.
And all the other seconds to peppers, onions, and Swiss. Because fresh ingredients make a sub above.
Hey there, you getting some gas?
Just using your squeegee.
Well, the squeegee
Kind of comes with gas.
Squeegee isn't free?
Oh, it's free with gas.
Yeah, but it's a plug-in hybrid. I don't need gas.
Well, no gas, no squeegee.
No gas, no squeegee.
No gas, no squeegee.
No gas, no squeegee.
Got free squeegee?
Yeah, free squeegee.
Squeegee.
Evolve your journey beyond the pump in the first ever Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EV.
Excuse me, green tea is for sushi restaurant. All right. I'm not going to get lost. Thank you.
Ace is the only national hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 4,000 stores. And only Ace offers the Extra Mile Promise. We'll help you get everything you need to paint in one trip, or delivery is free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
We would love to promote something, sell some bill, write some bills, write some checks, but Bryce Harper's probably swinging. So, had to play it safe. Strike one. Impressive start to a year where, of course,
All right, Harper up there. Walk and a run scored.
trying to back it up.
Ball inside.
It's amazing, John. I think that a decade into his career now, he's done what seemed like the impossible, and that is live up to the hype, because he's the most hyped player ever. Yeah,
Philly's got a lot of talent. I mean, they should be right in there. Where are they in the division right now? I'm not even sure offhand.
Early part of his career, that's another story. But this guy is.
I know they should be doing a lot better than they have been.
Tell he was meant to play this sport.
Swing and a
Good change
miss.
up there from Lorenzen. 1-2 strikes.
1-2
So
right
that's
now.
the best action he's had off of a fastball for a strike. And not many swings and misses at this one. This one drops right off the table. So now 1-2 pitch. Harper takes
Ball
away,
outside.
2-2. Lorenzen just trying to dig deep here and get him what he can.
Harper trying to get on any way possible here to start the inning. Hello, Cherie Surfer Girl. Welcome
It's
in.
2-2.
Fouls that one back. Third. Obviously behind the Mets. In Atlanta, I guess.
The management in Philadelphia, I mean, certainly the world was shocked when he signed here.
Ball down low.
They've done everything that they could ask him to do.
Full count.
Away from the game and about the game, and so from that standpoint, he's been awesome here. Going to be here for foreseeable future.
Nuts in the Braves.
And they would love nothing more than to
I know Phillies fans want to beat the Braves more than anybody. Strike three on the corner. Harper doesn't like it.
backdoor slider there.
Not saying a word, but he's letting the umpire know his disgust.
Third K for Lorenzen.
Wow.
2031, his age 38 season. That's what he wanted. He wanted the longest.
That's close.
There were places where he could have gotten more money per year, but all along the goal was to get the longest deal that he could.
12 games back. Are you serious, Rick?
Have his family raise his
No wonder they
family,
fired
stay in a park that he liked,
fired what's his face.
and a place where he felt he had a chance to win.
Yeah, Nats are struggling this
High
year.
expectations, and probably again following.
They're not a very good team this year.
Not all attainable, but man,
First
they
pitch
can
coming
get
in.
here with his tenure.
Oh, excuse me. Castellanos
Will go crazy.
takes it down low for a ball.
Since they've even been in the postseason, yeah.
Ground ball foul, 1-1.
Only the Mariners have a longer postseason drought than the Phillies. Hard to believe. I don't think a lot of fans of baseball would.
I'd like to see the Phillies in the playoffs this year. That'd be kind of fun.
Much well documented. I think a lot of other teams you would put ahead of the Phillies if you're trying to guess this list.
Fly ball, right center field, going to be tracked and out. Lagares has that. 2 down in the inning. We've only been playing bottom of the second inning. It feels like we've been playing 4 innings already after that really long first inning.
His 10 straight years missing the postseason, that comes after a stretch of time there where they were the dominant team in the league. They had 5 straight division titles, a world championship in 2008.
JT Realmuto up there, 1 for 1.
Had the 2-run double in the first inning. The base is empty and 2 away. Takes ball.
Ball inside.
You know, they first built this.
Hey, Ralph Peterson, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in.
And you got the sense that it's going to be a hitter's paradise. And it's kind of leveled out.
I think you could got a better chance, to still take this division. There's a ton of talent on that team. Not that the Mets and the Braves are not, but I still think you have still a chance for the division. I don't think that's out of the woodwork yet either.
Unbelievable in a ballpark that, for the most part, when it first few years, the ball jumped out of here.
Swing and a miss. Just remember, as long as you get into the playoffs is all that matters. You just need a ticket to the dance, and anything from there, you can figure it out, right?
In years past.
Rip down the line, base hit. Going to be extra bases. Down into the corner. That's going to be a double. I should put something down there.
I tell you what, you start thinking about some of the players around the league that used to be a Marlins property. They got a pretty good team that's playing somewhere else. Can I interest you in Stanton? Yeah. Yelich. Ozuna. Marte. Yeah, you're right. Well, Marte was... See, that's good for a little bit.
There we go. Now that gives it a little bit better. Tells everybody what it is.
Boy, they're pitching.
How's that, Jesse? You like that? Fly ball center field. Got a little giddy up on it. Trout at the track, at the wall, makes the play. Gave it a ride. Trout gives the ball to a kid. You got to love Trout for that.
That's the inning. That's Reese Hoskins, and he's wired up for us. We're going to visit with Reese when we come back.
All right, top of the third coming up. Angels coming to the plate. We'll be right back with you in just a moment.
Just took their fresh, never frozen dough and
Does that make sense? I mean, that tells everybody what runner's on base.
So you can fold it or not. I ain't gonna lie though, I fold it. Get a New York style.
I kind of like that. It kind of gives a nice polished touch to it.
Only from Xfinity. It's unlimited internet.
We try to give you the best kind of broadcast we can do over here.
Wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited.
Most information, the most fun.
And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan. It's a whole new way.
Starting pitching has been good. The bullpen. Really? Your bullpen's been trouble? I haven't watched the Phillies as much this year. You know, we've been doing some hockey and some basketball and a little bit of the USFL. I know I'll get more into baseball starting probably, a week or so once basketball's done and everything like that. So haven't had a chance to really study the teams as much as I usually do, but that'll be coming. But that's interesting to know that their bullpen's been struggling. 12 games out. I can't believe that. I'm shocked. Excuse me. I am shocked at that. How many are they behind second place Atlanta? I mean, that's your first team you got to catch. Got to catch the second place team before you can catch the first. So, curious how many they're back there. Rex is wondering, when are we going to bed? Miss being in a Phillies game. Best hot dogs and sausage peppers. Nice. I think that's at every ballpark, Stephanie. You know, I've been to multiple ballparks. Baltimore has the same thing. I think, you know, I really think it's the whole thing of going to a park, getting a cold beer and having, you know, dogs and sausages and everything. It's just something about it, you know. Yeah, not trying to. Braves are 3 ahead, basically. 2 in the loss column. Okay. Thank you for that.
Last night, they get 5.
All right, here we go. Angels got 3 hits so far. We're going to the third. Let's do it.
As promised, Reese Hoskins wearing an earpiece and a mic for us. Reese, how you doing?
I'm great. What a beautiful night in Philly for a game of baseball. We always like 5 runs in the first. So.
He's talking while he's at first. I love it. Oh, he hit him! Vasquez got hit, everybody. He's heading to first.
Anything?
Glad it wasn't a fastball.
Nickname is Squid, right? I wonder where he got it.
Yeah, ask him.
You all right? But it's all right.
That's when they get you.
Hey, I'm just going to let you know I'm mic'd up. Yeah. I got to ask you where the...
OC Deadly, what's up?
Good hands. That's fair. That's fair. You got a lot of hands.
That's good talk, good chatter over at first base.
Velasquez on back to the top and Matt Duffy.
First pitch coming into Duffy. That's a strike. Top of the order for the Angels, chasing 5.
Yeah, definitely. Yesterday, obviously a weird day. Business of baseball shows itself every once in a while, but it was cool to see the boys get out of the field and just play the game.
Hoskins making the plays over first while he's talking.
You gonna go?
Are you gonna go?
There's a lot of game left. I shouldn't shut it down yet. I kind of hope you do with JT.
Tell him it's good TV.
Oh, what pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss.
I like our chances back there with number 10, though. Smolty, what's it do for you or as a pitcher with a guy like JT that can control the running game back there?
It's the greatest feeling in the world because
This is great. I love this chatter.
Yeah. I think that's what our guys say, too. I always try to get these guys over here to run.
Not going. Swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, I'm going to ask you something that I have no experience with for the most part. I played for one manager my whole career. I just know as players you get adjustments, and you've gone through a couple of them. Is it just business as usual, or how do you adjust to when changes are made?
Well, I think it has to be business as usual, right? I think
1 out here in the inning.
Season.
Ohtani up there hitting 244.
Unfortunately, the game just goes on, and I think we're pretty lucky that some of us have been with Rob Thompson for a couple of years, so there's a lot of familiarity, and that's kind of what he said to us too. It's business as usual. Let's win some baseball games.
Ball upstairs, inside, 1-0.
What can you tell us about Rob Thompson?
He's a baseball man.
Ohtani 1 for 1.
I don't even want to say a number because I'll probably get it wrong. It probably won't be enough, but studied championship clubs for 30 years. He's coached some of the all-time greats. He's won at the highest level.
Ball down low, 2-0 to Shohei.
It's something that not everybody has, and I think it's something that we as players have to take advantage of. And we will.
It's 2-0 on Ohtani.
Don't throw it in his wheelhouse. Could be trouble. Strike right there. Oh, did he not get it? How did he miss that? 3-0.
The flags can be deceived, but on a day like tonight, how much of those flags are reality of what the ball's doing in the air?
So ours is a little weird just because we kind of have it's open in the center but closed everywhere else, so the wind will swirl a little bit. In Philly, when it gets hot, it often doesn't matter what the wind's moving.
Ohtani swings and flies that one a mile high, but out of play.
Yeah, it often doesn't matter what he's doing once he starts to get hot, a little humid. I don't think that's, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of wind tonight. What, maybe 7, 8, 10 miles an hour. Yeah. Maybe balls right in that State Farm area might get knocked down a little bit, but not a whole lot.
We were talking about how the data shows that it's been a much better pitcher's park this year, that it's not flying nearly as well. Has it felt like that as a hitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Ball upstairs. Is that 4?
I'm not sure how
I think it is.
the weather has been in terms of temperature, but the Northeast baseball,
Runners on first and second.
and cold or both. And it's not fun as a hitter. You hit balls right into the teeth of the wind.
Mike Trout coming up, everybody. He's been struggling.
You got some pretty good company coming down there.
So it looks like he's pretty ecstatic to be on first base against Wheels. Can't blame him.
Do you guys Reese, marvel at a player like that the way we all do?
No doubt. No doubt. Hitting is hard enough, and pitching is hard enough. He's doing both.
Trout hard, line drive over to third, grounder. Over to second. They're calling the out. They're saying on the transition he missed it. They're going to look at it. He did drop the ball. Ohtani's not convinced of it. He wants to look at it. Let me see a replay here.
This ball was hit kind of soft, and Trout can fly. So this is going to be a quick transfer. You see it's in the glove, and he definitely...
It's in the transfer. It's going to be an out.
It was in the transfer to throw to first base.
He heads back out number 2, runners at the corners.
That's what speed does.
2 out in the inning.
He knows the Trout's running. He knows Ohtani's a good runner that's breathing down his neck at second base. You got to get one. He got one. But I like our chances with Wheeler.
Who goes to work against Jared Walsh.
I'm mic'd up, all right?
Jared Walsh up there. Ball down low.
You gonna go? You gonna go?
How do you get it back, though? I got money here.
Well, you can't. You gotta have more than 0. I don't have any, but
This is great.
something tells me you will.
Swing and fouls that one off.
Haven't even tried? Haven't even tried? Yeah, that's what it is. He said he's waiting for the right moment. Is it with JT back there? Is it with JT back there? Is that the right moment?
Ball inside. 2-1. 2 outs in the inning. Runners on first and third. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Great breaking ball there. Hitters count. Walsh, good low ball hitter. With power. Wheeler goes to the bottom of his arm. Good swing and miss.
It's a nasty breaking ball right there.
What do you think here? I got heater up.
Yeah, what do you got? That's the pitch that gives him the most trouble. Fastball up.
I got heater up.
Here it is.
Line drive. Base hit center field. That'll get a run in.
So Jared Walsh gets the Angels on board with a 2-out base hit. It's 5-1. Yeah, location just a little bit off.
Still got runners at first and third.
With a four-seam fastball, and it ends up being right down the middle, even though he didn't square it up. He got rewarded there with a big 2-out hit.
So Jared Walsh drives home Andrew Velasquez. 5-1 game. Up comes the catcher, Max Stassi.
All right, Max Stassi coming up there. 1 for 1, singled in second.
Angels really made Wheeler work in this inning. Still 2 outs.
Corner for a strike. We've been talking all night, Reese, about what we think you guys have to do to make a run. What's the conversation internally about what you guys need to do?
Well, I think offensively, we haven't really all gotten going together at the same time. That's going to help. I think our starting pitchers have been outstanding. They've given us a chance every night, and we believe in this dugout that if these guys give us a chance because of who we got offensively, that we're going to have a pretty good.
Still talking to Reese Hoskins, everybody, during the game, which is pretty cool.
We put together some pretty good
Top of the third here.
that can tend to turn into a big inning. So we'll get going offensively.
Stassi takes one low.
Better job of catching the ball. We've definitely given some extra outs to teams, especially late in games. And I think we'll do that. We got an outstanding staff that's helping us prepare every day. And just with more reps, we're going to get better. So I think if we can clean some of that stuff up, not give extra outs to other teams, we'll get some more big hits. I think that's when you can see us win our win.
Strike outside corner. 2-2.
Well, for you guys, anybody going to give some advice to Mr. Bohm about bat rap being undefeated?
I could definitely give it. I tried. It's tough. The bat rap is tough. If that's what it takes for him to move on, though, I'm for it.
2-2 from Wheeler to Stassi.
Oh, swing and a miss right there. Stassi goes down. That'll kill off the third, everybody. Angels pick up 1.
Who's on it with Jardians?
We're managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk.
We're hitting the trails. Between
Bottom of the inning coming up.
And putting the brakes on fried foods.
Jardians is a once-daily pill that not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. And Jardians may help you lose some weight.
Jardians may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardians and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardians with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
A once-daily pill that goes beyond lowering A1C?
We're on it. We're on it. We're on it with Jardians.
Ask your doctor about Jardians.
I love my new home. I always wanted a house with historic architecture, but it might be too Victorian.
Gosh, interesting headline on this. Pants?
Yes, I do believe they're called pants.
Pardon me.
No. Pardon me. At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. I save so much.
I have come to call upon you.
Just text me while I'm heading up.
It's a ghost.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
It's called self-care.
Michael Lorenzen doing his best to settle into this game after giving up 5 runs in the first inning. Pitch to scoreless second and faces the bottom third of the Phillies lineup here in the third. It's Bryson Stott. Stott walked his first time. He takes a strike here.
Bottom of the third coming up. Stott starting it up.
Awarded in your stats, but if he pitches 5 innings after the start he had, that's huge for the team. Even if they don't win, those are the things.
Strike outside.
Just keep your head down and like, all right, I want to get out of this game. You got to provide innings, and he hasn't changed his emotion, and he certainly hasn't changed his demeanor as far as he knows he's still got a lot of pitching to do.
Right-hander kicks and deals. Ball down low, 1-2. Stott, Carmago, Moniak coming up for the Phils, 7, 8, 9.
Two pitchers cover the rest of the way. Berea and Wild spent the last 6 and a third.
That one's fouled off. That's a strike. Count remains 1-2.
Doing his best to avoid that. 30-year-old Ken Rosenthal visited with him, and he said he might be the happiest player he's encountered all season. He's getting a chance to start, doing it for his hometown team.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 gets the strikeout there. Wow.
Trying to be like Jim Edmonds. Dreaming of one day putting on the Angels uniform.
Well, let's not forget he can hit.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's a two-way guy at Cal State Fullerton. Like, not just dabble. He had 322 in college.
Yeah, he can hit. I mean, obviously, again, the struggle I would think for him is because he's so strong upper body, you tend to rely on that. And as a pitcher, you need your lower half to really work. And it looks like since the first inning, his lower half's taking over a little bit. He looks freed up and delivering the ball and has more action on the pitches.
No balls, 1 strike right here. Lawrence sitting on the mound, 30 years old, out of California, out of Anaheim, and he's playing for the Angels. Gotta love that.
Got a strike on Camargo with a breaking ball.
Ground ball hit sharply over to second, up clean. Throws on a run. That's an out, 2 down.
Johnny, you ready? Yes, I think they're going to win, baby. USFL weekend continues tomorrow.
Yeah, USFL. We'll be doing it tomorrow.
Take on your Philadelphia Stars. It all kicks off at noon Eastern, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. You went back to the hotel the other day after we talked about the Panthers are only hope because their lines have been upsetting us our whole lives. And you watched them blow it late.
Lost in overtime. Oh, man. Interesting overtime rules, by the way. If you haven't, you get 3 chances from the 2-yard line, and you alternate. The most points wins the overtime.
Kind of like a shootout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intriguing because it's not just one and done. You got some strategy to how you want to do it.
Ball inside. He gets the call. That's a strike. I think those emojis are pretty cool. If anybody wants those, you can become a VIP member of the channel. You can get them as well. Love the Philly Fanatic one.
From what, the 2-yard line?
Yeah. Ooh, just missed down low.
Maybe like a 4-pointer from the 10-yard line or something like that, where when you're down more than 1 score, you got some options.
Looking to close out this inning. Here comes the pitch.
Versus a regular field goal.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll do it. That was a strong inning right there. We're going to the 4th.
Welcome to Allstate, where the safer you drive, the more you save. Like Rachel here. How am I looking? Looking good. The most cautious driver we got. We're there? No, keep going. How's that? I'll say when. Now? Is that good? Lots of cars have backup cameras now, you know. Those are for amateurs. There we go. Like a glove, girl. Safe driving and DriveWise can save you 40% with Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
Thanks for coming. Now, when it comes to a financial plan, this broker is your man. Let's open your binders to page 188.
Carl, are there different planning options in here?
Options?
Plans we can build on our own or with help from financial consultants like Schwab does.
Top of the 4th coming up.
If we buy a new house.
And our son just started working.
You offer a complimentary retirement plan for him?
As in free? Just like Schwab.
Look forward to planning with Schwab.
Looks like we're going to start with Marsh coming up for the Angels.
Like an F-150, leaks like an F-150, and powers like an must be an F-150 hybrid. The 2022 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid. With 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
You've been working from home, but your roommate just took up percussion as a hobby.
There we go.
You need to drum up a new job quick and
Boop,
get out
boop,
of here.
boop, boop, boop.
I need Indeed. Indeed, you
All right, I'll
do.
be right back in just a moment, everybody.
Hi friends, it's Sam from YouTube channel SamwellB12. Come check us out as we have something for everybody. Live hockey streams, retro streams, Lego builds, cooking videos, Disney videos, gaming videos, adventures around Ontario, mini games in the chat. Again, it's Sam from SamwellB12. We look forward to seeing you real soon. Thanks for your support.
All right, coming in here, top of the inning. 5-1 lead, top of 4.
Phillies hadn't beaten the Angels in 19 years before last night's game. It's got the 12-game skid, that 10-0 lead. Wheeler to Brandon Marsh, ball 1. Brandon Marsh facing this guy would want to get as much success.
Brandon Marsh, 0 for 1, struck out in the second.
2 strikes, elevated fastball, not a good scenario against Wheeler.
Pitch comes in, that's a strike.
Marsh has been one of the most consistent guys so far. Former top prospect, debuted last year when Mike Trout was out. He says his comfort level is night and day better here in his second year.
Ball upstairs. I don't know how he could play with that full beard and all that long hair. That would drive me nuts.
On a 2-1 from Wheeler.
Curveball, that's a strike.
It's 2-2.
Zach Wheeler giving up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 5 Ks so far. Fouls that one off.
Another 2-2. Marsh.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
It's time for a game break. We check in with Kevin Burkhardt.
All right, Joe. Well, if you're looking for National League Rookie of the Year, I know it's early June. It's this guy, Mackenzie Gore of the Padres. He has been sensational. He was again today in the Padres' 4-0 win over Milwaukee. 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, an ERA after 8 starts. It's 1.50.
Wow.
Yeah, high praise for that young man, and he's delivering nasty stuff. Look, the Padres ain't messing around in their rotation.
San Diego's only 3.5 out behind the Dodgers. Wow. Renfroe cracks his bat. Reese is going to make a play over there at first. That's an out. 2 outs in the inning.
Every team that's leading their division. And they're leading their division because they're pitching better than everybody else. I closely looked at Minnesota, but I'm talking, you know why Houston's in first. You know why the Yankees are in first, the Mets, the Dodgers, and, of course, Milwaukee. And it really is that simple. You pitch better than everybody else. You add a little bit of offensive defense. You're going to be in a good place.
Lagares up there, 0 for 1 tonight. Strike right there.
That's a strike. Mets don't even have their 2 horses. Isn't it crazy? Series going on in LA right now between the top 2 teams.
Ground ball, tap to third. Going to get past him. That's going to be a single. That's going to be a Baltimore chop single.
Yeah, look, I mean, okay, the Yankees, of course, have Aaron Judge hitting all those home runs, but the offense overall has been good, not great. They dealt with some injuries. The Dodgers been inconsistent offensively, but the pitching for both those teams really start to this point have been great. Oh, it's a separator. I mean, Yankees pitching in that ballpark? Mm-hmm. I mean, you might as well magnify what they're doing because that ballpark is not a pitcher's dream at all, and they're doing it on the road. So you got big markets on an absolute heater out of the the season with the Mets and the Yankees and all the talk already in that city about what's possible. Angels were off to a great start along with the Dodgers. There was some talk there.
Strike one on Squid.
How about this guy last year with the Yankees? Boy, was he.
Yeah, Velasquez was bad with the Yankees.
With what he was doing offensively. They know about his defense, but offensively he was having kind of an above average there moments.
Ball upstairs.
He's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
2 outs in the inning, runner on first.
Yankees last year. That is folk hero moment too. He had a weekend series against the Red Sox where he had 3 run-scoring hits. Like you're talking about, that bat showed up. He had a game-ending diving play on defense. Only played 28 games, but it was an opportunity of a lifetime for a guy that grew up right down the street from Yankee Stadium.
Foul ball.
And it's 1-2. He's been transformational for the Angels defensively. He's done it short. Incredible.
Yeah. No, he definitely knows where his bread is buttered, and he is living up to that part of the equation.
Left-handed here, Velasquez, and they're right on the pitch.
1-2 from Zach Wheeler.
Wheeler kicks and deals. Upstairs, just misses.
The origination of the Squid nickname. It's like he's got a bunch of arms. The Angels wore shirts with a picture of a squid wearing multiple baseball gloves. And on the back of it, it said 70% of the world is covered by water. The rest is covered by squid. Two.
Just a bit outside.
Maintains that this guy's going to hit more than he has too. He's already valuable because he's that good defensively, even though he's not hitting a lick. But Madden seems to think there is some offense that's not been tapped yet. '27-year-old with his 5th team over the last 5 years, getting his first chance to play every day here with the Angels. On a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Wheeler with 7 Ks over 4. We're going to the bottom of the 4th, everybody. Bottom of the 4th.
You ever wonder why people are always on their phones? They're banking. The Bank of America. If all those tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy.
That's going to bring it to
And the announcer, he's not checking the stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Merrill.
And third, as you know, baseball means 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do? Right now, we're all feeling the squeeze. You're having to get creative. Find a new way. But birthdays still happen. Fridays still call for s'mores. You have to make magic. And you're figuring out how to do that. What you don't have to figure out is where to shop. Because while you're getting creative, Walmart is doing what we always do. Keeping prices low for you every day. So you can save money and live better.
Welcome to the NBA Finals.
Now this is a celebration. The finals. With 60-foot prayer, you can answer at the buzzer.
It's more like 61 feet.
You gotta be great from game 1 and game 7.
Because when the champagne stops popping, does anybody know what's left?
Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
I can't. Unbelievable, this song. Using that for a commercial. That's crazy. Welcome in, Thomas. Yep, Maryland did that.
All this crispy bacon. Wendy's breakfast baconator might be the greatest breakfast sandwich of all time.
And that deserves a chef's kiss.
It does. Wow.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast baconator.
Philadelphia, baseball night in America on Fox. This interleague matchup, Phillies took the first game 10-0. They lead here in game 2, 5-1. Strike one on Kyle Schwarber and Michael Lorenzen. John has looked like a different guy since that first inning.
It really has, and I can't tell you, unless you've been there, done that. You give up 5 runs in the first inning. There's no worse feeling in the world. You prepare all week, you do your work, you get in the first inning,
and then you give up 5. Yeah, that's awesome for Maryland. First pitch by Lorenzen. That's a strike. Schwarber up for the Phillies. Schwarber, Hoskins, and Harper coming up this inning.
Like I said, a 5-inning game after giving up 5 in the first is a great outing.
Maryland's baseball team's also doing pretty good right now.
The team represents what that means to them.
Ooh! Can't believe he didn't get that call. That looked good.
I think he's got the psychology of baseball pretty well in hand when he thinks about all these moments. He said, you wouldn't know if we've lost 9 in a row or won 9 in a row in our clubhouse, and that's the way I want it.
Ball outside.
Think about that. The ups and downs of the season, man. You can be dropping your head, you can have bad luck, body language, but he's like, look, our guys, you wouldn't know that. And yeah, it's been a rough stretch, and nobody wants to lose 9 in a row. But I think that's kind of a good approach and a sign of a team that when it turns, it could turn quickly.
2-2 to Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber hits that one straight up, right field, at the track, routine pretty much. Going to make the play. That's an out. One away here in the bottom of 4.
We're talking about the Angels off to a fantastic start. They were tied with the Astros 10 games above 500 in mid-May. They dropped 12 of their last 15. They dropped 9 in a row, longest losing streak in 6 years. While they find themselves way out of the division at this point, they are still, if the postseason were to begin today, in possession of that new third wild card spot. Tampa Bay, Toronto.
All right, that's going to bring up your first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Takes a strike, first pitch. 0 for 2 tonight. Line out and struck out. Hitting .221 currently on the year.
Against right-handed pitchers coming into this series.
Grounded foul.
Not striking out a lot. Now they have struck out a lot. They're the 4th highest strikeout team. It's the ebb and flow of a season, and you just wonder how in the world. Like, I wonder a couple things. How can an NBA team go on a 24-0 run, right? You got stars on both sides. How can that happen? How can everybody go cold at the same time in a lineup?
Foul off the catcher's mask. That'll sting.
Feeding off of each other, and when a couple guys get hot, then the next thing you know, it's just amazing that it can happen that way, and it does in sports.
And you know what happens is, are they this team over the last 9 games? No. Are they the #1 offense in the American League? Probably not. The answer is usually somewhere in the middle, and you find that out when the truth of 162 games reveals itself. Yeah. Another 0-2 pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Shift is right there. That's an out. 4-3 technically, but was really on the shortstop side. Harper coming up. He's been struggling. Injuries and whatnot, slowing up his productivity. Still hitting .306. Oh, man. That's staying up till 4 a.m. last night killed me.
2 home runs last night, 12 on the season. First one from Lorenzen.
Ball outside. Big rip right there, swing and a miss.
Against the reigning MVP in the National League.
Nope.
Bryce Harper.
Ball outside.
It was against Joe Madden 100 years ago, it seemed like, that he intentionally walked Harper so many times. Harper goes on that funk after that, right?
Yeah, right.
Chasing, getting him. Boy, he's a different player now. So much more
complete. Good change.
Good change. Down low. That's a strike.
Everyone wanted to look to that moment and go, was that what got him in the fun? I mean, he walked him and absorbed him. I said, I'm not letting this guy beat me.
Rhythmic applause being played in the background.
It was really Madden that was responsible really for kind of the first shift of Ken Griffey Jr. back when he was a bench coach. And they shifted Ken Griffey Jr.
Harper swings at one upstairs. It goes right through it.
Has retired 10 of the last 11 after 8 of the first 10 reach. His offense trying to get him back in the game. Top of the order coming up. That means
Top of the order for the Angels. Ohtani and Trout coming up this inning, everybody.
The all-new LX600.
Well, that stinks.
Your team is on a streak. A losing one. You need to scout some new career prospects.
I need Indeed. Indeed you do.
An Indeed resume gets right to work for you. It helps you adapt your skills and makes sure you stand out so you can find that better fit fast.
Can you think of a time things didn't go as you planned?
How much time do we have?
I've travelled all over the country talking about saving with Geico. But that's the important bit, isn't it? Showing up, saying, hello, fancy a nice chat. And then we talk like two old friends about Sticky Bund and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that? We just had a moment. Who'd have thought it?
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
Ace now offers free assembly, delivery, and fuel. So it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family. Like a Traeger wood pellet grill, Weber gas grill, or a Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Instead of Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and now they're refreshing their classics.
With a classic refresh. Because their classic sweet onion sauce is getting refreshed on the new sweet onion steak teriyaki.
You got a refresh to, lime?
Oh, God, is another one coming?
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Michael Lorenzen has been exceptional since that 5-run first inning where he didn't look anything like himself, but just one base.
Top of 5, everybody.
Angels offense trying to get going against a tough customer. Zach Wheeler, top of the order.
Ground ball, base hit down to third base, take it away. Throws him out. Nice backhand play. Duffy loses the base hit. Great play by Baum over there. Boom. Really nice place going down the line.
Sometimes you stab at that ball and miss it a couple times. I'm telling you, I think he's going to be a beloved player here. Got to learn a couple things and get a couple things checked in, but I like him a lot as a fierce competitor. All the way in his 5th inning, Shohei Ohtani, who came into the game hitting 133 in his last 10, has reached both times. Has not put up the same kind of numbers that he did during his MVP season, but talking to Joe Madden, he made the good point that can you expect him to? I mean, what he did last year, there is no comparison. And there is no
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It was incredible. 46 home runs on the mound. He was 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA. Against that, this doesn't look as good, but taking a vacuum, it's still amazing what he's doing.
Ball upstairs, 1-1.
It's just, think about every day he's got something to think about. And when both aspects of a bad start with some slumping hitting, that can't be a great place to be, but at the same time, you're dividing your attention between both. And so...
Ball just a bit outside.
I mean, it's exceeded what I thought would be possible.
responsible, and I just give him all the credit in the world. I don't know what his shelf life for this kind of dual roles. I'd give it 3 more years before something really suffers from the other. That you take it away each day a little bit from the craft of greatness. Let me just say.
Oh, wow. They thought they had a strike called ball 4.
If he never hit again and concentrated on only pitching, he's Jacob deGrom in the American League. And I think, people go, oh, that might be, how could you say that? Well, Jacob deGrom's only pitching. Yeah, he hit when he was in the National League, no DH. You think he cared that much about hitting and preparing and taking BP? No, he proved that he's the best pitcher in the National League for a period of time when he's healthy. This guy's raking, hitting homers, going to meetings, looking at video, constantly every day. Oh, by the way, got to throw a side session. Might pitch here in 3 days. And that's my point of how gifted he is.
Trout up there now. Runner on first, 1 out.
But collectively, we all on what he's done together. He's reached all 3 times.
Over to first, he's back.
And he's been called the modern-day Babe Ruth. But to your point about longevity, Babe Ruth was only close to a true two-way player. And we're obviously comparing apples to oranges here, generations. But for 2 years, Ohtani has already exceeded Babe Ruth in two-way longevity.
He has. The only caveat would be he's been hurt for 2 years on the mound a little bit, or year plus. So he's got freshness in that arm, and he's got the ability. He's got wipe-out stuff that he hasn't even been able to tap into because of part-time duty.
Strike right there down the corner.
Again, I know the contract led him to do this.
Wheeler's at 76 pitches in.
It was unfair to him to throw him into the lion's den right away and do both. Well, he proved a lot of people wrong. He did get hurt, and now he's come back. You take out what, 3 Yankee starts?
Yeah,
you're right. A little bit of a different ballgame. He's had his struggles there pitching.
Swing and a miss by Trout. That's a strike.
Trying to pull himself out of his slump, making strides on that time, reaching all 3 times. Trout trying to do the same. Struck out his first time. Bounced into a fielder's choice his second time. And has matched the longest offer of his major league career.
Ball upstairs. Just misses.
You don't see this very often, and Wheeler's trying to take advantage of it. You rarely see fastball after fastball after fastball get a guy that's a great fastball hitter. And timing being the issue we already talked about, he's been trying to climb the ladder, get him a little bit up in the zone to see if he can get another swing and miss.
Fastball, swing and a miss. Trout goes down again. 0 for 22. Ouch.
Pitchers enjoy it while he can, because when he turns it around, gets that foot down, and the timing's different, you're not getting a lot of those baseballs back.
It's jarring to watch.
Yeah, he's human.
Right? You just never see it.
You never see it, and he looks a little lost at the plate with the mechanics, and you can tell good advanced scouting, good part of the Phillies just kind of stand and power the ball until he makes you change.
That ball is ripped by Walsh down into the corner. Got to roll around all the way to the wall. I'm pretty sure they're going to send Ohtani. Ringing double there.
Who's knocked in both for the Angels. It's 5-2. That thing was blistered.
It was in long strides. Castellanos didn't go over there in time. That's the nightmare of 2 outs. You're going on a crack of the bat, and of course Ohtani can fly. When this ball was hit as hard as it was, I didn't think it had a chance to score. Ohtani, even though they're in this big shift, right? That ball kind of comes right back to it. At this point, I thought, oh, maybe. And then I watched Ohtani get around the bags. No chance.
Part of the wonder of Shohei Ohtani. He can hit it as hard as Aaron Judge. He can throw it as fast as Garrett Cole. He can run as fast as Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, he's got all the tools.
So 5-2 game. Walsh at second with 2 gone for Max Stassi, who's had a nice weekend.
Ball down low.
3 hits in the 2 games. Really a continuation of what he's done since missing some time. The COVID IL. Last 9 games. And that corresponds with him returning. He's hitting close to 400. 10-year veteran. Really an established
Pitch right there. That's a strike.
for the first time. Signed a 3-year contract prior to this season. And he was seeing a lot of time the last couple of years, but has that stability now with a 3-year, $17 million contract. Time big prospect in the Astros organization. He was labeled a 4A player. He's finally arrived here in his early 30s.
Another strike on the corner. 2 outs in the inning. Paint in the corner.
He again vulnerable to the fastball up. He's done a nice job staying off of breaking balls out of the zone, but the fastball up has been a tough thing for him to stay off of.
8 Ks all on the hard stuff from Wheeler. On this 1-2, sticks with it.
Line drive right. One hopped at first. Nice play. Made it. Turns it. Ends the inning. Going to the bottom of the inning, everybody. Bottom of 5. I don't know what this song is. Never heard of it before. Sounds interesting. Hey, Gregory, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Casey's Corner of the World. What's up?
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Aren't we all just looking for the hottest stocks?
Nope, we use diversified strategies to position our clients' portfolios for their long-term goals.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
It looks like an F-150, goes like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150. It must be an F-150 hybrid. The 2022 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid. With 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
Arby's new Market Fresh lemonades are $1. Made with real fruit purees from real fruit, real cane sugar from real sugar cane, and real water from real water. Arby's, we have the meat.
Yeah, we're calling 2 USFL games tomorrow.
Well, it looked like Michael Lorenzen might not make it out of the first inning when he gave up 5, but he's given up just 1 base runner in the 3 innings since then. Goes to work against the heart of the Phillies lineup. Nick Castellanos takes strike 1.
Castellanos coming up there from the right-hand side. 0 for 1 tonight. Walked in the first, scored a run.
Free and easy as if he's got the 5-2 lead.
Line drive, ripped foul.
Go 1 or 2 ways when a situation happens in the first inning. You can go, the heck with it. I don't care what happens. I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this. And sometimes that works. You find some things. I think the biggest thing, though, that pitchers learn and that I learned, that every game you could learn something. Like, don't put your head down. Don't throw in the towel. Learn something. Figure it out. Right.
Ball upstairs, 1-1. Actually, 1-2. Correction. 1-2.
For whatever reason, we got stats and everything, but some guys come out of the gate and just don't click in right away. And you talked about one of his highest earned run averages in the first 10.
Yeah. Were you a note taker? Journaler about your?
Yeah, I still am. Still do it in golf. Like when I play in a tournament.
Ball down low, 2-2.
This or that. It's the only way to reinforce and take notes on when things are going good. The tendency is to not.
JT Realmuto on deck.
I'm in his own because I don't even think of it. The ball looks huge. Well, what happens then if you're not taking notes that when it's not, then you're going bad?
Check swing, and he swung right over top of it. That's an out.
Next Saturday, Baseball Night in America returns on Fox. We will be in New York for an iconic matchup. The
Cubs and the Yankees next weekend, huh?
Mookie Betts and the Dodgers take on the Giants. Coverage begins next Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox and streaming at the Fox Sports app.
You know, one thing in our sport is no matter what it is, golf, baseball, like for me, I'm taking notes in golf. I wasn't committed down the stretch. I did this, or I didn't like. When you're feeling an emotion and pressure and stress, you need to know what that feels like.
Ow, ow,
your
ow.
body. And, you know, this would be a great game for him to look at, not in the first inning, from the second inning on. You just watch that. You don't watch your bad stuff. You don't try to figure out what's going wrong all the time and overcorrect.
Quickly 0-2 on Real Muto. This is who he's been for a lot of the year. Attacks, works quickly, gets ahead, and puts up zeros.
Well, the Angels desperately needed that, along with Syndergaard. And, you know, they've gotten some unexpected performances from some of their starters. That is the reason why, up until this last stretch of losing.
That's hit well, but it's going to be tracked. Out to left center. Trout's got it. That's it out. 2 down.
Taking it tonight is awful on my scorecard.
You're not going to know how to.
I was so good for so long that I'm enjoying these conversations that I'm writing scores down to the wrong people's.
Well, when you get home, make sure you journal about how much you enjoyed our conversation. Yes, I can do this again.
Is that McBone? And Hoskins, boy, what a great job. He was able to help viewers at home get a little inside peek.
Ground ball hit foul.
Bomo for 2, 1 for his last 26 now. He needs a stress relief hit. Yeah. You know, everyone on his team knows it.
That one's fouled off. 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Bottom of 5. Phillies kind of cruising after that first inning.
Forget about the 1 for 26. Start a new week. Try to hit 300 for the week, or try to take each pitch and have quality at bats. But you know what they say about those quality at bats if they don't end in results. You know, and that's the hard part of our game. It's
just bit outside. 1 and 2.
That you have to put it in perspective, or you'll go crazy.
Bomb's only hitting 143 the last 10 games. He's struggling.
Squeeze the sawdust out of a bat.
Fouls that one straight back.
Got to that high heater to stay alive. Ball who's just always been able to flat out hit. 3rd overall pick of the draft. 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Way to talk about how great he can hit, and then he strikes out. It's a jinx. Can't jinx a guy like that. That ain't right. We'll be doing the NBA Finals tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. 2 USFL games tomorrow on this channel.
Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly. Oh my gracious.
Alone, chicken, onions, peppers.
Casey, that
have potential.
your button was mailed, by the way, on Friday. So probably be there to your home Monday or Tuesday.
A sub above.
Nah, nothing special. You know, everything kind of that they're expecting is what they saw at the OTAs. We'll see how we're going to be this year. We got a lot of injuries we're returning from. So we are still up there as to how we're going to do. I'll believe it when I see it this year. I want to see it. I'll buy into it then. Still looking forward to football, though. Can't wait.
Where everyone stays when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
Oh, yeah.
You protected your casa
Sure did.
and a frank tank,
You know it.
and now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are.
All right, I see a lot of head nods. Let's circle back tomorrow.
Man, if I ever came up on a Zoom call and somebody was laying there out in their front yard tanning while they were talking to us, I'd be having a fit.
This is Antonelli's Tea Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
We chose our Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Oh, we got a stupid moth in here right now.
Getting that perfect slice.
I gotta try to kill it.
Fulfilling. And rewarding, too.
Good
But
Lord.
we don't do it for fun.
I don't know where this moth came from flying in here.
Slice to order.
I'm just looking forward to football, you know. I want to see it. Whatever the Ravens do, I'll be happy because it's football's back.
Love it. Philly fanatic always having fun. Bringing in one of the members of the umpiring crew.
All right, first pitch coming in from Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler. The Angels
It'll be cool. They were all mailed on Friday, so I'd expect things to start showing up Monday, Tuesday. Ball outside, 1-1. No problem, Jesse. Fouled off 1 and 2.
Fix it. And Wheeler has stuck to his game plan. He's done his research. He knows what those guys are vulnerable on. You know, he's not trying to trick them.
Rhythmic applause being played in the background there.
Marsh, he hasn't proven he can hit it yet.
Fouled off the catcher's face. That'll hurt.
Geico is donating tickets to honor military members and their families at Major League stadiums around the country through the Geico Seats for Service program. Jimmy White, the fourth, a U.S. Navy veteran, a native of South Philadelphia.
Nice.
Thank you to Jimmy and all the men and women that have served our country. There it is, that high fastball. Finish off Marsh. 9 Ks all on the hard stuff for Wheeler.
Big swing and a miss. That'll take care of another one. Wheeler looking strong.
All of a sudden throw it because the guy can't hit a fastball up. And the chances of those pitches getting in the middle of the plate if you're not good at it. So it's part of his game. It's part of what's refined him. Collecting the data and the information and balancing what he feels is good at and what the information shows him that he can be good at.
Luis Rengifo watches.
First pitch in, that's a strike.
Rengifo got a base hit in the second inning after fouling the ball off his shin. It looked like it was going to be hard to stay in the game. He not just stayed in, but got that base hit.
Check swing on a curveball. That's another strike.
Another good example of adjusting is, coming into this game, that Holmes hadn't hit his slider very well. Tonight, 3 out of 5 against it. And only 8 out of 21 have been strikes, so he's pounded that fastball a lot more.
Line drive foul.
Off the plate, we'll do it again. And that's what I miss about a little bit about the way the game's played from a strategy standpoint. Because sometimes as a pitcher, when you don't have your A stuff, you got to figure out a way. And right now, the guy on the other side right now is figuring out the other way. Lorenzen's figuring a way. He didn't have his best stuff, and he's found himself in a game now, 5-2 after being down 5-0.
Check swing. That's a ball. Curveball, grounded foul.
It's hit foul, just for context. But I don't know statistically, but I bet you it's not very high. We got a chance to see 2 pitchers go through the lineup 3 times in the same game, which doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, and I wonder how often it happens when one of them gives up 5 runs in the first inning.
So, you start thinking about doing your homework and how you're going to get through a lineup. It's easy to do it one time. What do you do the second time? And then, all the conversation of we don't want pitchers to face the hitters the third time because we want a fresher arm coming in.
Ball upstairs.
These 2 pitchers have done a nice job mixing and matching and staying with their strengths and not getting too cute with surprises here and there. It's okay every once in a while, but when a guy can't hit something, keep doing it until he can't hit it.
And especially this guy. This is who he's become. Led the league in innings pitched last year. Throwback guy coming home with a 2-2.
Down low, that's a ball. Full count, 3-2.
It's 96 pitches now. There's 3-2.
Ground ball hits softly over to second. Up clean. Over to first. That'll do it. 2 outs. They're going to go to a game break.
Cardinals and Cubs tied at 1 in the 4th, and Brendan Donovan going to untie it here with a 2 RBI double, put St. Louis in front. Paul Goldschmidt scored.
St. Louis in the Powder Blues tonight.
Come to an end in game 1 of this doubleheader. He's got a hit in nightcap. 3-1 Cardinals, bottom 6. Joe and John.
Start a new streak for a Cardinals team that's won 11 of its last 15 within a game of the Brewers in the division. And that man is front and center in the MVP conversation here. Juan
Lagares comes up there, takes a strike. First pitch.
He's one of those guys when he was with the Mets.
1 for 2 tonight with a single in the 4th.
So good, and now he's having to play that role here with the Angels, trying to play defense and hit a little bit.
Get off me, ball.
Camargo over to first. 1, 2, 3, 6. We're going to the bottom of. Quiet night here on the channel. I expected it with hockey and other stuff, but I wanted to do a game, and I'm glad we got the screen all fixed up and looking good for all the stuff that we want to do. So this is good. Still a great night with all of you here. Appreciate every last one of you coming in. We'll be right back in just a minute. Do.
Your team is on a streak. A losing one. You need to scout some new career prospects.
I need Indeed. Indeed you do.
An Indeed resume gets right to work for you. It helps you adapt your skills and make sure you stand out, so you can find that better fit fast.
Can you think of a time things didn't go as you planned?
How much time do we have?
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless... Is that a real song?
I think she liked it. Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Randy's Biggie Bag.
Unlimited cashback match. Only from Discover.
That one's going to be replayed hundreds of times.
Yeah, I'm on. Love you guys.
Oh my goodness. Terrific game to see.
Want updates throughout the season? Just tell Siri, show me MLB standings.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning here.
There you go, Siri. Astros had the best record in baseball over the last month. A 7-game lead over the Angels. Bottom third of the order. Lorenzen gets strike 1 on Bryson Stott.
Strike 1 on Stott.
Kind of impressive outing from Michael Lorenzen after giving up 5.
Yeah, after giving up 5 in the first, he's really worked hard to come back.
There's no one to stop.
Ground ball hits softly over to second, into the shift. 4-3, that's an out, 1 down. He's 92 pitches in, so.
Short drive from here, Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Grew up surrounded by Phillies fans, but grew up a Cardinal
Wow, Joe Madden's 5th on active manager wins. La Russa, Baker, Francona, Showalter, and Madden.
Yankees played the White Sox. Al Downing pitched the Yankees to a 3-0 win. Tom Tresh robbed a home run.
Pitch comes in. That's a ball. It's fouled off. Thought he was going to drive that a little bit. What's up, J&L? Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Fouled off again.
Navy blue and red Cardinals hat just looks so cool to Jones. He said, I want that one. And because of that hat, he became a Cardinals fan.
That's pretty cool. I remember collecting, hats and all the different cool looking baseball team.
Ball upstairs.
He remembers that often. Remembers that day often now, for obvious reasons, but also he says anytime he interacts with a young kid, he said you never know when it could be a meaningful experience for him. You might make them an Angels fan just by a nice
ball just outside, 2-2.
Wasn't just a Cardinals fan, but he went all in on the St. Louis thing. He was a St. Louis Blues fan.
Oh, foul tip.
2-2 on Camargo. Even a Slew fan, a Billiken guy.
If I remember correctly, though, wasn't he a pretty good quarterback back in his day? Right? Like, pretty good athlete, pretty good quarterback. Joe Namath, I know he's gotten to know Joe Namath a little bit, but
a strikeout of Camargo.
Camargo goes down. That's an out. 2 down.
Speak to you on an array of topics, and he's a very interesting guy. And when you sit back and really get to know what's behind the, we call it madness or the Joe Madden way that started in Tampa, right, with the Rays and all the different things, the Zoo Day, the this thing. It's not an act.
Got left-handed action up in the pen for the Angels.
Believes that the course of a 162 has so many moments and is long.
Ball upstairs.
Players try to get him to be as loose and enjoy the game as much as possible.
One ball, no strikes on Mickey Moniak. One of his players, Michael Lorenzen, has a new career-high 9 strikeouts.
Oh, how did that miss?
Can I tell you what? His facial feature and his body language hasn't changed. Can't say that about a lot of pitchers who have given up 5 in the first.
Ball outside.
I guess one way to look at it after that inning is what do I have to
2 outs here in the inning in the bottom of the 6th.
It's easier to just chalk this up as a bad day in 1 2/3, but when you're starting the day before, those 1 2/3 or whatever.
That'll be a walk.
This is picking up the entire staff by logging these kind of innings. You just watch what Joe Madden does when he goes out there. Watch how quickly he's going to do it.
They're bringing on Aaron Loop for Kyle Schwarber. Much appreciated, that effort from Michael Lorenzen for the Angels, and Joe Madden digs deep after getting...
All right, pitch and change, everybody. We'll be right back in a minute. Pitch and change, everybody. 5 and 6 with 2 outs.
The most popular place to find a space. Sunday on FS1. The Cup Series for the first time ever. Rides in St. Louis, Larson, Elliott, and Logano look to be the first to take that checkered flag. The NASCAR Cup Series, Sunday at 3:30 Eastern on FS1.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be
Commissioner of Baseball. You can't show the game, anybody. It's just that simple. You can't show the game.
Download the MLB app to get video highlights, live pitch-by-pitch, breaking news, player updates, stat leaderboards, and more for your favorite team and the rest of the league. And suit up this summer at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest selection of authentic caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Outfit the whole family with your favorite team's gear at MLBshop.com. Who knows? Maybe you buy him a hat and then become a fan of that team.
All right, runner on first, 2 outs. Top of the order coming up for the Phils. Aaron Loop coming in, left-hander. He's got one job and one job only. That's get him out. For Schwarber, the lefty.
Hard to believe Schwarber's got a higher batting average against lefties than he does righties, but this guy against lefties is tough to hit. I mean, the angle he throws this ball, he's throwing it from behind you. If you're standing in the box and trying to pick up the ball, he's throwing behind you.
Ooh, just missed inside. Hand and Brandon out in the bullpen.
Every time I see the Phillies bullpen.
Schwarber drives one to center. Trout will hold it up, make the play. We're going to the 7th.
Just those 5 first 8 runs, stays in the game and gives his team a shot.
NASCAR Cup Series, Sunday at 3:30 Eastern on FS1.
At Value City Furniture, we bring you designer looks without the designer prices, with quality you might not expect, but definitely deserve. That's why our designer looks will always outdo the competition, only at Value City Furniture.
Another crazy day? Of course. You're a CIO in 2022, but you're ready because you've got the next generation in global secure networking from Comcast Business with fully integrated security solutions all in one place. So you're covered. On-premise and in the cloud. You can run things the way you want. Your team, ours, or a mix of both. With the nation's largest IP network from the most innovative company. Bring on today with Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Hey, it's your girl Naomi. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Do you like saying that was worth every penny? Well, for one affordable monthly rate, you and everyone in your household can take an all-inclusive vacation, together and apart, at the Y. Enjoy our cool, clean pools, climb the rock walls, work up a sweat, hang with friends, even have a date night on us. Leave feeling refreshed, then do it all over again. Join the Y now and pay nothing until July. Hurry, the sooner you join, the more days you and your family can enjoy the Y for free. Visit joinymaryland.org.
Meet your newest family member with a seat for everyone, adjustable power everything, and all you need right within reach. Introducing Designer Looks Comfort Tech, only from America's reclining experts, Value City Furniture.
Mary Bubala and Guy Jackson on Fox 45 News at 4.
Phillies got 5 runs in the first inning. Angels got 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. Here we go to the late innings.
Here we go, late innings.
Brad Hand replaces
Brad Hand, the lefty, coming in for the Phillies.
Hand, famous for that. Slider that he could throw anytime and late-breaking slider.
On to face 9-1 and 2. Velasquez leads things off. And a 5-2 game in the 7th.
First pitch comes in outside, ball 1.
Yeah, when the field was first built, of course, you know, the dimensions are what they are, but the bullpen was not what it knows the top part of the bullpen used to be the Phillies. And the reason it's not the Phillies is you see those fans up there? When things aren't going well, it's
curveball in there. That's a strike.
Hear everything, and they quickly realize, you know what?
Thank you, J&L, for your support.
Down below and let the visitors deal with the wrath of the fans, and the switch was made.
But you know what they forgot to do the first night? Switch the phone lines. So they had to use hand signals the first night after they changed it because the home manager calls down and he gets the visiting bullpen, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's been a few hot closer days down there when the fan, you can hear everything they're saying. You don't want to, but it's inevitable. They're right there.
Topped over foul.
What you said, John, before we went to break.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Velasquez 0 for 1 tonight.
I see the Phillies bullpen. I think
Fill in the blank. Yeah, it's been a rough go, and this year's team should be much better in the pen. They've added guys like this and Familia, and Knebel. I mean, this is going to be a much better bullpen statistically when the year's over. I really believe that.
Ground ball softly tapped to third. Foul ball.
When you leave spring training, you know what the narrative is. Your goal is to not get them to talk about that narrative past the All-Star break or even close to it, which means you've handled that. Leaving spring training, you know what your weaknesses and strengths are. And leaving spring training, you see the number here, 14 blown leads again. That's something that you don't want to talk about when the last couple of years have been that's been the undoing of this franchise, why they finished so poorly and haven't made the playoffs.
Fly ball right field. Got a little bit on it. Castellanos out there makes the play. That's an out.
One of the things Joe Girardi took some heat for was the way he managed the bullpen. He had a rule of thumb where early on in the season, this is his entire managerial career, and for a lot of the time it's worked out for him, but he wouldn't use guys 3 days in a row. There was one game in particular in Atlanta where he didn't use his closer, Corey Knebel. It would have been a 3rd day in a row. Stuff had been diminished a couple days before that, but it left him open to criticism when they lost the game late. Thompson says that he is not going to have...
Right-handed hitter up there. Duffy ready to go. Pitch inside for a ball.
If the situation called for.
Yeah, I think the problem in our game today a little bit is we've fallen in love with too much information to be the gauge and barometer of which you never change. That, to me, needs to be adjusted with balance. What I mean by that is...
Ground ball hit foul. Nope, sorry, over to third. Clean, my fault. I thought it came off his foot.
Preventing injuries, you never hear anybody say word. But it's not preventing injuries.
I did.
It's going the other way.
I need medicine though.
Stuff about limit pitches, limit innings, this is all geared towards this is how we get players to be more successful and injury-free. So the fact that not everybody should be treated the same, I agree. Some pitchers cannot pitch 3 games in a row, but some are more conducive for their stuff being even better if you let that be available for your eyes. And to each their own, you treat guys according to what they got. So Joe stuck with it, and to his credit, for the most part, never deviated from it, and had a pretty good bullpen when he was in New York. It's a little difficult and different when you're not blessed with those guys, and you come to a club that is
Yeah, he ate. He might need to go out a little bit though.
And look, somebody had to bear the brunt of it, but Joe Girardi wasn't responsible for the team not being able to catch the ball, and he's not responsible for the relievers that he can call on.
The thing that I think, though, you just know they're going to hit more. This is a byproduct. Their record, we showed the 14 blown leads, but, they're going to be more consistently offensively, which is going to help the decisions when you think about
2 outs here in the inning.
Who to preserve a game when games get out of hand or don't. So I think offensively they can pick up the slack.
Ball upstairs.
But another old rule that comes to roost in baseball, it's been forever. If you don't have a guy in your pen that you go to every time, you're going to struggle from time to time if everyone tries to take a piece of that. because inevitably it's like, oh, it's my turn now. I'll be the guy. No, you want a guy. He's the guy in the ninth for the most part throughout the year, and everybody else fills in the roles because the last 3 outs are the most important and the hardest to get on a consistent basis. And you can't have a ton of interchangeable parts to get that done.
2-2 from hand.
Ohtani hits one hard into the ground. They just barely get him at first. Wow. Time to stretch, everybody. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Wow. They just barely got him.
To top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub evolve. The sports world is buzzing about the USFL. And this week on Fox, the Philadelphia Stars look to make a push for the playoffs against the Michigan Panthers. The USFL tomorrow noon Eastern on Fox.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. They pay for what you need, and by Jersey Mike's Judge.
I'll be right back, guys. I need to check on my dog. I'll be right back.
Superstars galore this weekend in Philadelphia. The 3-time MVP Mike Trout for the Angels. Reigning MVP in the National League Bryce Harper for the Phillies, who will bat second in this inning. 5-2 Philadelphia. Rhys Hoskins against Aaron Boone takes ball 1. Those two guys have been compared to each other for a long, long time. They came up right about the same time. Rookie of the Year the same year. All right, I got a great question for you. Uh-oh. I'll put you a little bit on the hot seat. Really, not really. But okay, it's just... If you had to guess who's going to win a championship first between those two, what would you say? Obviously, there's no wrong answer, but it's just... I think both answers are wrong answers because half the people are going to hate me. Yeah, that's right. They're going to play each other one day. That'll be part of the answer in the World Series that we get to call, and we'll find out then. No, it's definitely interesting to see how the clubs have been built. Hoskins down swinging.
Well, there's a quick out before I could even get back.
Definitely going to be more exciting when a Trout and Ohtani get to the play. I'll say this, as you look at the comparison between Trout and Harper, and those guys, first-round picks 1 year apart, debuted 1 year apart, both won Rookie of the Year in 2012, 3 MVPs for Trout, 2 for Harper, 1 with the Nats, and then the 1 last year with the Phillies. But Mike Trout's played in 3 postseason games, lost them all. Bryce Harper has never won a postseason series.
Wow.
I'll say the series first. Forget the World Series. I'm going to say the Angels. And I think the Angels need to be in the postseason. Baseball needs Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani to be in the big stage. I think it'd be great for the game. Yeah, I agree.
So there, Caleb got it. You were asleep. I don't want to bother you. She just came home.
The Philadelphia Phillies, when they went and signed Harper and trying to put some pieces around them and him to get to the playoffs. But I'll say it again.
Ball inside to
Neither
Harper.
of these teams can just get there. There's been enough proof that teams get hot at the right time, like the Atlanta Braves did last year, and the Washington Nationals not too long ago. So getting to the tournament, you never know.
And you got that one extra spot now, the third wild card. And look, say the Phillies get in. You want to face Zach Wheeler game 1, Aaron Nola game 2 in this lineup? No. So I love you too, Phillies. 3-0 on Harper. This is how they stack up through almost the same amount of games in their careers.
Wow.
They are in a group, very small handful group of players. So Trout's in his own universe, but they're among top 5 players in the game. 3-1.
And he takes a strike right down the center there.
Not a lot of people have ever got to see. A stretch right now where the game is not as easy. It's not coming to him as easy. He's in a swing and miss mode, a little bit mechanical funk at the plate.
Ball inside.
Harper takes the walk here. Second free pass of the night for them.
0 for 22. Doesn't seem possible.
And talking about the Angels going to the postseason.
What are you doing?
Not possible without Mike Trout being Mike Trout. Which you figure he will be again.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change, everybody.
And replace Aaron Loop in a 5-2 game in the 7th.
It's easy to think that all money managers are pretty much the same, but at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
This town ain't big, this town ain't small, it's a little of both, they say. Outball club may be minor league, but at least it's AAA. We sit below the Marlboro Man, above the right field wall. We do the wave all by ourselves. Hey, a blind man could have made that call. We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and relish. We got a great pitcher, what's his name? Well, we can't even spell it. We don't worry about the pennant much. We just like to see the boys hit it deep. There's nothing like the view from the cheap seats.
All right, here we go. Coming back in.
Here at MLB Network, we believe routine checkups are key to staying sharp. Hey, Doc.
Well, at least I thought
Doc.
they were coming in.
Hi, Doc.
Good morning. Two to grab the bottom line, please.
B-R-E breakdowns.
And the next line.
L-I. That's live look-ins.
Perfect. How about this one?
Come on, Doc. That's MLB Tonight.
The analysts of MLB Tonight, bringing this season into focus. Only on MLB Network.
We're talking about Trout and Harper, rookies of the year that went on to win multiple MVPs. That is a small group of guys that have done that and then have faced off. That is ball one on.
Ball one outside. What's up, Greg? Welcome in. What's up, Sanudo? Welcome in. 15, I think, is the number, Justin.
The game-winning hit to Anthony Rizzo the other night.
Ground ball up the middle. There'll be a double play. Boom, that was quick. Well, there they go. Greg came in and all craziness broke out. What's up, Triple D? We're going to the top of the 8th inning.
He's always on, and he's on it with Jardiance for type 2 diabetes. His underhand sky serve, on fire. His grilling game, on point.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the amount of games they've lost.
With the once daily pill, Jardiance. Jardiance not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular
Pitcher, left-handed pitcher for San Diego. I can't remember. He's a rookie. Casey, I can't remember the kid's name. Starts with a C. He's doing really well. I saw you change the color of your logo. Looks pretty cool. Definitely jumps off the screen. Good to see you, buddy.
Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis.
Going to the top of the 8th here.
Sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low
Phillies
blood
need to start turning their careers around right now if they want to have a chance for the playoffs.
Ask your doctor about
Anybody know what the Mets and the Braves are doing tonight? Are the Mets and Braves winning or no?
Did you invite all your friends to watch your favorite team?
They're losing, but that's okay.
Anybody see these Dr. Pepper commercials? I think Jeff with His Our Dream would be the perfect guy to do these.
What?
No, I love sports.
Me too.
That could be Diz Our Dream.
If it looks like an F1,
White lettering would stand off of it a little bit more, Sean.
like an F-150, thinks like an F-150.
I will say that for sure.
F-150, it must be an F-150.
That's right. Mets are playing the Dodgers. I'm going to listen to that tonight as I fall asleep.
F-150 Power Boost Hybrid. With 570
I forgot they were out on the West Coast. I thought about doing that game tonight, but I'm glad I didn't. I knew I'd be too tired.
There are too many burgers out there.
What did
so
Atlanta
Arby's
do
doesn't
tonight?
Make burgers. But there aren't enough Wagyu burgers, so Arby's made an exception. Get wrecked, bad burgers. Arby's, we have the meat.
Mike Trout coming up.
Top of the 8th. Mike Trout to lead off for the Angels in time for our Liberty Mutual player profile on Jersey Mike. Raised 46 miles from Philly in Millville, New Jersey.
Tied, bottom of 3.
25th overall pick.
Okay. Too early to tell if the Phillies will be able to pick up some ground today yet.
This is the second time that he's played in Philly. Played here in 2014. And all kinds of folks making the trip up from Millville. He'll face Anthony Dominguez.
First pitch coming into Trout. That's a strike.
He's one of the guys that gives you some hope for that Phillies pet.
He does. Great walk to strikeout. That's what you want out of your bullpen guys. You don't want that walks creeping up close to your strikeouts. Electric stuff.
Missed almost 2 full years after undergoing Tommy John, so they've been cautious in the way they've used him for good reason, bringing it back slowly. Got that 183 ERA overall. He's given up just 1 run over his last 15
Trout's
games.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts tonight. That's crazy.
In the longest over of his career. Oh no!
Trout's 0 for 22. You heard me right. Trout is 0 for 22.
Walsh and Stassi to follow. Angels looking at a 10th consecutive loss. Trailed this game 5-0 after 1. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th.
Trout fouls that one off.
6 outs. 2-2 on Trout.
As we talked about in the beginning of the game, a lot of pressure at the top of the order, right? This part of the order is what gets the meat of the production.
Walsh on deck.
A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throws it down to first. Trout 0 for 4 with 3 Ks tonight.
Again, break. Hello again, Kev.
Hey, Joe, this is a cool story. Christopher Morel for the Cubs has been clutch lately. Look at this, 3-2 outs. This is going to tie the game. But even more than that, since he's been called up from the minor leagues, Cubs put him in the leadoff spot. He's played 18 games. They're averaging a full run more with him in the lineup. 5 runs compared to 4.
Good for him.
Right there in Chicago. Joe.
Good for that kid.
How about that? We'll have the Cubs next weekend at Yankee Stadium. 1 go out here in the 8th.
Jared Walsh has had a good game. He's knocked in both runs for the Angels, singled in the third, and had a 108-mile-per-hour double in the fifth.
Fouls that one off.
100 from Dominguez.
Dominguez bringing some pepper at 100 miles an hour.
Hardest throwing bullpen in baseball. And here's the thing.
That's another foul ball.
If your bullpen guys come in and give up hits, that's one thing. You can live with that. You know, solo home run here. But your bullpen's got to come in and not execute a big inning with like 30 pitches and a couple of walks and create the mess that ultimately feeds the rallies for other teams. And if they can stay away from that, they're going to be fine. It should be a motto of every bullpen. And I'm not making it this simple, but
Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down.
Quick or blow it quick. And what that means is you're basically giving up hits to do that. You're not walking the world.
Yeah. And that has been the biggest issue for them. They have the highest walk rate in baseball, the Phillies bullpen.
Yeah. They just can't survive that on a nightly basis.
And the staff talking about it, their biggest focus right now is strike one. They have one of the lowest strike one rates in baseball.
And you know what? Unless the game's one run every time you come in, then that's not
First pitch swinging is Stasi. That's a strike.
Because you know
fouls that straight back.
Hit a home run and tie the game up. So it's the 2-run leads, the 3-run leads that if a guy gets a single, so what? In a 3 or 2-run lead. Now you're a pitch away from double play. But if he gets a walk, you feel like you've just gifted him something.
Check swing, he went.
How'd you transition from my simple skull was strike one, get the first guy out. That's it. And then do that every next hitter that comes up there and make it as simple as possible instead of can I pitch around this guy? Gotta be careful. I can't, you're definitely not laying one in there.
Ball down low and away, 90.
1-2 strikes.
1-2, 2 outs.
I feel like I need to get something off my chest next inning. So it's kind of it'll be a freeing moment. It's kind of a tease for those that are tuning in. Next inning, I'm gonna free myself up with something.
Cliffhanger.
Ground ball foul. Stays in there.
It's been too long. Need to come to grips.
Can't wait.
You might want to know. Speaking of which, that team's playing tonight trying to buck a trend that's been going on all year. They've won 3 in a row. They haven't lost 3 in a row all year. Only team.
Ball outside.
How do you not run into one?
The oddities of baseball and the crazy streaks of things that you just could never predict.
Pirates were the only other team that hadn't won 3 straight. They went and won 3 straight at Dodger Stadium. Yeah.
Stasi hits one. Got to run. Going to be back up against the wall. State Farm quarter of the point. That's going to be a double.
Back-to-back 2-hit games for him. Keeps the 8th inning going. NASCAR fans, you've got a chance to win $5,000 of Clint Boyer's cash tomorrow. Scan the QR code now. Download the Super 6 app and enter your picks in the NASCAR Stage 2 contest for tomorrow's race. It's free to play. Just download the Super 6 app and enter now. Strikeout, and then double. And now Brandon Marsh.
That's going to bring up Brandon Marsh, beard and all, 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts himself. Can he get the golden sombrero here?
Dominguez deals. Marsh takes the ball.
Ball outside.
If they could find a way to
come back and win this game from down 5-0. That's not just snapping a 9-game losing streak. That's maybe turning your season around.
Fly ball to right field. That's going to be playable. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Quick and easy, everybody. Quick and easy.
It's a gas card. Can always use gas.
Always.
You have a...
Thank you.
Hey, do we need gas? Yep. How about now?
Still no.
Hey, remember Daddy's birthday's tomorrow.
A gas card. I can use this.
Evolve your journey beyond the pump in the first ever Tucson plug-in hybrid EV.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy teams.
Don't talk about your cat.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987? For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The next sale is a digital treasure trove charming Ellie's private data.
What?
Plot number 1, her emails. The one she's opened and read, drugstore purchases. My recent transactions. Do I hear 600? 620? 640? 660? 680?
Ace now offers free assembly, delivery, and fuel. So it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family. Like a Traeger wood pellet grill, Weber gas grill, or Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
With the fresh cracked egg and all this crispy bacon, Wendy's Breakfast Baconator might be the greatest breakfast sandwich of all time.
And that deserves a chef's kiss.
It does. Wow.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Breakfast Baconator.
It's time for some healing. Yeah, John. May 27th, 1990. In the 9th inning, you've got a no-hitter going against the Phillies. When Lenny Dykstra doubled to break it up. Yeah, and the backstory of that, learning to try to get my routine. I hadn't eaten that day. I was starving. I had to get something in the bottom of the 8th. And I owe it all to the breakup of the no-hitter of a Zagna bar. And the Zagna was the only thing I saw in the Phillies clubhouse. I went, I ate it, and 1 out later in the 9th, the no-hitter was broken. And I'm here to say that I haven't had a Zagna.
All right, bottom of the 8th coming in.
I feel like we're here in Philadelphia, right?
First pitch from Bradley. That's a strike.
Something that I never thought I would do after this batter. So that's the backstory. I'll finish it up after we get it out here. JT Realmuto leading off.
What's up, buddy? Sauceman, welcome in, buddy.
We got all 5 runs in the first inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll be honest, before you told me that story the first time, I'd never heard of a Zagna. Are they good? Like, do you remember it tasting good? It didn't matter at that time. Sure. I was starving. And when I say starving, I misinterpreted what a veteran pitcher told me about his routine of getting ready to pitch. It was a day game, obviously. And he said, look, I'd like to pitch when about, I don't know, by the time the game comes around, I want to be on an empty stomach. Well, it's a 1 o'clock game. I mean, what am I going to do? Get up at 6 a.m. and eat? So I figured, well, I just want to eat. And so, and then it was pretty warm. And by the time the 6th and 7th rolled around, I mean, I'm starving, and I'm kind of like, I need something. And I held out to the 8th. And I went in. They didn't have kind of the cuisine and the food that exists today. And I went up on the shelf, grabbed the first thing I looked at. It was a Zagna. Ripped open the package, ate it. Felt like I had something that I could go out to the 9th with. And I obviously was wrong. I should have probably dehydrated myself and tried to get the no-hitter. You said it was a hot day? Well, you know, sunny and certainly.
First pitch swinging. That's driven a long way at the wall. Bounces off the wall. Stand up double.
Are you ready to heal? I'm ready to heal. All right, so our staff, our producer, they got the Zagna for me. And when I say I've never had one, I've never had one. And it's time to end it here in Philadelphia. Zagna no more.
Yes.
It's over. Happy. Yeah, I want you to take this home and maybe show your kids what a Zagna is. Yeah. It looks good. It's kind of like wafery, like a Butterfinger, a little bit of texture. Have you heard of a Zagna bar? Maybe I'm the only one, but Zagna ruined a no-hitter. Sure did. But made a night tonight.
Watch your language, Tina. You're busy over there.
His third double of the game. A little bit like a Butterfinger, huh? For sure. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's like a Butterfinger without the chocolate shell.
Ball down low.
1-0 on Bohm. Phillies looking for some insurance here.
I can watch you typing.
In the ninth inning, the Angels have the bottom part of the order.
Bohm up, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Assuming the score stays here, Phillies add on. We'll see who comes in. Bohm 0 for 3 tonight, 1 for his last 27. We've seen
Udalali Lane is sorry she's late.
Frustrated. The pitch count having some issues.
Just do a wave right now. Just do a wave out of nowhere.
One would do the trick, shifted to Brogdon. Perhaps the first real decision that Bob Thompson has to make.
Thank you, Tina.
2-0.
Sanudo's giving you a hard time. That's great.
Offense, of course, again, I don't know how many games have ever been played where
2 outs here in the 8th.
the first inning of Team 1.
I'm sorry, nobody out here in the 8th. Run on second.
Boy, an add-on run here would be huge for the psyche of their pen, and certainly the crowd would like to see some more. But 5 runs in the first, nothing coming here into the 8th. Well, that Real Muto double is only their second hit.
Bradley's up there with a giant beard on. I don't know how you can play baseball with a beard. I could not do that. Pitch on the corner, that's a strike.
It's interesting. I mean, tonight is kind of the whole season in one game. Yeah, flashes of this booming offense, but then
crossing the stream. Doc Brown would be mad.
Last night was the 10th time that they've scored 8 or more runs, but they've also had 11 games where they've scored 0 or 1.
How is Steve, Mr. Steve? Ground ball over to second. Up with it clean over to first. Runner's going to advance.
When he comes in, he's won for his last forever. But that at bat right there is appreciated.
What's up, Sonic? How you doing, buddy? They had to do something. They had to do something to make some changes in Philly.
That's the kind of move that'll earn you a lot of respect. Yeah, definitely. You can be up there trying to get yours, and now if they're able to drive this run in, that really there should be categories. I've always said there should be categories for an assist to a run based on the previous hitter, right? Like
runner on third, less than 2 outs. Let's see what they do.
Strike on Bryson Stott.
First pitch coming into Stott. That's a strike.
Big run standing down there at third. The only buddy on the shortstop side is the umpire. So a ground ball there gets a run in easy.
Ball down low.
Good stop by
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies trying to get their 3rd consecutive win after the 5-game losing streak. They try to hand the Angels their 10th consecutive loss.
Ball upstairs, almost hit him in the chin.
This would be only the 2nd losing streak of 10 games or more this century for the Angels. And you know what's weird is, again, you never know what game could turn it around for any team in baseball. But the Phillies were up big against the Giants. Giants came back and took the lead. If the Phillies don't win that game, you wonder what happens, right? And they win that game.
Ball down low.
And,
Bradley's playing around here. He's going to get burnt.
3-game winning streak. You need those games. You need that momentum to carry over day in and day out. And right now, the Angels don't have that momentum. They're coming to the park looking to shake hands after a game that they never thought would take this long.
3 balls, 1 strike. Bradley deals. Stott takes
Ball inside, takes a walk.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored
Runners
by
on the corner.
Honda. And the 2022 Tucson and
Da-da,
Santa Fe
da-da, da-da.
plug-in hybrid EVs. And by Geico, switch today and see all the ways you can save. So Madden coming out. That's going to do it for Archie Bradley.
Pitching change, everybody. He got sick of Archie Bradley and that beard. He's taking him out.
Singing.
Runners on first and third when we return.
Speaking.
In just a moment.
Reason or fun? Daring or thoughtful? Sensitive or strong? Progress isn't either or. Progress is everything.
Ball man. Look like me, kid.
Doc, I didn't know you can shoot.
No one else you didn't know?
Tina, you can come on here with us.
Ring? The company that created the video doorbell?
Yep, Ring has an alarm. I just plug in the base station, place the motion door and window sensors, then the keypad, connect the app, voila. Now I have professional monitoring.
What's up, Shaq?
And it was that easy. Splackatow!
It's true. Ring has an award-winning alarm. Learn more at ring.com.
Right now, we're all feeling the squeeze. You're having to get creative. Find a new way. But birthdays still happen. Fridays still call for s'mores. You have to make magic. And you're figuring out how to do that. What you don't have to figure out is where to shop. Because while you're getting creative, Walmart is doing what we always do. Keeping prices low for you every day. So you can save money and live better.
Okay, let's talk about those changes to your financial plan.
Bill? Mary?
Hey, it's our former broker, Carl.
Carl, say hi to Nina, our Schwab financial consultant.
I know how difficult these calls can be.
Not with Schwab. Nina made it easier to set up our financial plan.
We can check in on it anytime.
Make changes when our goals change.
Hope everybody's having a good night wherever they're at. We're finishing up the game here.
Look forward to planning with Schwab.
Next Saturday, Baseball Night in America returns on Fox. The Cubs and the Yankees. Oilers will see the Dodgers and the Giants with coverage starting next Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox and streaming on the Fox Sports app. Phillies got all 5 runs in the first inning. They've got 3 doubles tonight from JT Realmuto.
3 for 4 with a bunch of doubles. That's nice.
Over 6 innings.
That's a big night for Realmuto.
So a big night for JT Realmuto. His resurgence has continued. Margot knocked in a pair in that 5-run first inning. Mickey Moniak drove in his first run of the year. On the mound for the Angels, the young
Oliver Ortega coming in for the Angels. Right-hander.
They gave up a couple runs his last time out of Yankee Stadium, but they're very encouraged with what they have here. Basically a 2-pitch, fastball, curveball. 96 miles an hour. Camargo takes the ball. Oh! Big run. Standing out there to third for the Phillies. Margot, who's 1 for 3 today with that 2-run single in the first.
Popped it up, foul.
Pops it straight up and out of play. And it's 1-1. You know, with the new effort of hitting and hitting philosophy, double plays and ground balls are dying because most players are trying to hit the ball off, not off the ground, but up in the air. And so you ideally in these situations want to try to, you would think, you entice a double play. But the next best thing, other than a strikeout, is to pitch the ball up and get a pop-up that doesn't go far enough to get a sac fly. But teaching guys to hit the ball in the air versus on the ground.
Gets away from the catcher. Run doesn't come in. Runner at first will advance.
Style gets second.
Angels catch a break there. You handled that play on words really well right there. What did I do? Well, you had Stassi to stab, to second, to stop. Like I wouldn't have, you nailed it. Just can't think about it, man. Just let it flow out of you. You know how it goes. It's a wild pitch, so second and third now. And a 2-1 count on the first-year Philly, Johan Camargo.
Ripped, base hit. 1 run in.
Clutch with the Braves in that stint that he had, trying to fill in, and came up clutch again here in the 8th inning. Took a fastball away, and just beautiful hitting. Just stayed on the ball, made sure he got it, lifted it up, guaranteed 1 run, ended up getting 2 runs because of awesome read by Stott. And then, of course, the throw in by Lagares just a little bit too high. Couple big runs for the Phils, given everything they've dealt with in the bullpen this year. 7-2. They get their first run since the first inning.
Only 1 out.
Mickey Moniak takes the ball. Moniak was the first overall pick in 2016. Struggled to get things going his first couple years in the minors. He played in 8 games in the majors in 2020. Last year he played in 21 games and went 3 for 33 with 16 strikeouts. But was one of the stars of spring
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
On top of the plate, much closer to the plate than he'd ever been. He hit 6 home runs. He was ready to break camp as the guy in center field. And then on the last day of spring training, he broke his hand. So he missed the first 2 months. Debuted on Monday. Then after a couple offers in his first 2 games, a hit in each of the last 2. And you don't know how
Swing and a
much
miss up top.
in that, but the abbreviated book so far in his short career is the fastball. He hasn't been able to hit the fastball. Now, he did that in spring training, which got everybody excited because he hasn't handled the fastball in the big leagues to this point at a level where you think you get a little more consistency. 2-2. Out of La Costa Canyon High School in California. The center field has been a trouble spot for the Phillies for a while. So they're hoping that Moniak at least can hold things down.
2-2 pitch, here it comes.
Stabilize the outfield defense a little bit.
Curveball, strike 3. That was nasty right there.
Not an easier decision now for Ron Thompson. It'll be Brian Vin to pitch the 9th. Another extra base hit on the first pitch of the game tonight for Kyle Schwarber. Homered on the first pitch last night, doubled on the first pitch tonight.
Curveball, strike 1.
Can't say this about everybody, but I just see Schwarber being a Philly guy all of a sudden. Even though he was the Cubs forever, it's like he could be that guy, that the John Kruk / guy that if he starts hitting, they're gonna love him here. So
Strike 2 right there.
Tough, hard-working, hard-nosed players. Schwarber's certainly that. All-state football player in high school. Son of a police chief. Grew up basically at the police station. The first thing the Phillies love about Kyle is his bat, but not far behind that are those qualities that he picked up at the police station. Learning about hard work and teamwork. I was fortunate enough, my first World Series, of course, was the Cubs and the Indians. And I just still can't get over the fact that he blew out his knee and didn't hit forever. Yeah. Track pitches in Arizona, was in the batting cages, shows up in the World Series and raked. Like, I don't know what that did to set him back in the future because of
there you go, Dave. All right, sorry, Dave. There you go, Sean. Yeah. Strike 3, got him. That'll end the inning. It does look better. I like it. We're going to the 9th. They're playing Rocky music.
You've been working.
Gonna fly now, everybody. I'm gonna fly now.
But your roommate just took up percussion as a hobby. You need to drum up a new job quick and get out of here.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. An Indeed resume is more than a resume. It makes it easy to personalize your job search and even helps the right job find you.
I see you're willing to relocate for work.
Yes.
You ever wonder why people are always on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. Look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy.
That's going to bring it
and the announcer, he's not checking the stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Merrill.
And third, as you know, baseball needs 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
Welcome to the future. Some assembly required. But if there's one thing this country has always embraced, it's a challenge. And after almost 120 years of building for those challenges, we're taking the vehicles you know by name and making them electric by revolutionizing the way they're built and where they're assembled. Not for the few, but for the many.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Oh, yeah.
You protected your casa
Sure did.
and the Frank tank,
You know it.
and now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are.
All right, I see a lot of head nods. Let's circle back tomorrow.
You aren't kidding. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, and our Subway's refreshing their Italians. Like the new Supreme Meat, top high with new Italian-style capicola. That's one half of Italian.
Thanks.
Not you, Garoppolo. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and refreshing.
Back here in Philadelphia, as Baseball Night in America reaches the 9th inning at Citizens Bank Park. 7-2 Phils. 4 of those 7 runs knocked in by Johan Camargo. He's been a quietly important player for the Phillies with the injuries they've dealt with on the infield.
All right, top of the 9. We're going to close it out with Brogdon. Connor Brogdon. Big right-hander. First pitch is the ball.
Continue his rehab this weekend, and they're going to reevaluate after tomorrow's game in Lehigh. And there's a good chance you'll see Gregorius back in the lineup early on this coming week. Segura's going to be a while. He had surgery on his finger on Friday.
First swinging right there, straight up.
10 weeks to pop up, and Rengifo is the first out of the 9.
1 out.
The regular season is underway, and anything can happen. Follow at MLB on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube so you don't miss a thing in 2022. We said it at the start of the game. You kind of expect.
Lagar is up 1 for 3, singled in the 4th.
Caught up with how bad it's been lately, but there are enough good players on this Phillies team, especially as they get guys back. They should be around at least part of the conversation with that extra playoff team.
Ground ball hit sharply over to second, or short. 6-4. That was a quick play. Man, you can throw 3 pitches, get 2 outs. That's something.
But when you look at, you can self-analyze. I talked about your own, but you also kind of know the teams ahead of you, whether you're better than them or not, whether you need to go do something to get better than them. But we saw that happen again last year with the way that the Mets had controlled the whole division. But the Atlanta Braves felt that they weren't as good or good enough that if they could make some moves and possibly catch them, and they did. But
whoa, wrong one went off there. Wrong channel. There we go, coming back up.
the teams in front of you, put yourself in a...
First pitch is a strike.
Strike 1 on the last
Tried to turn off the smaller monitor and hit the bigger one.
One of the hardest schedules in baseball so far. They've got a tough series coming up this week in Milwaukee, but then 10 straight against teams with losing records.
Ball down low, 1-1.
They had to play the majority of the games, unfortunately, when the Mets were hot. Right? They don't play them till, I think, September again. And you just got to take advantage of the teams when they're not hot and try to battle 500 against the really, really hot teams or good teams.
Check swing, that's a strike.
Each of the last 3 kind of winners in full season, so we talked 2020 out. Below 500 at the 50 games. Amazing. Yeah. We just got to find a way to get in, and it's easier than ever to do that. For the extra playoff team beginning this year. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Andrew Velasquez. Brandon fires.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, that'll do it. Congrats, Phillies. Win another one. These kids are going to be good. Keep an eye on them. Check back in with us tomorrow. 2 football games and the NBA playoff finals tomorrow. 3 sporting events on our channel. Thanks again for coming in. We appreciate you. We'll see you real soon.